All right, happy Sunday to you folks. Welcome to Pape Races. We bring you the bi-weekly randomizer race and Paper Mario 64 randomizer race, I should say. We got a good one for you today, folks. We've got a lot of folks here on screen for you today. We've got N Sigmund, Amishman19, Stariari, Rigby234, JCog, and in just a moment, we'll have Tunnel and Cat joining us. I'm Captain MD13. I'll be joined in just a minute by Adam, who will be joining me on comms today. And we're looking to have a good time, folks. Yeah, we've got a lot of folks on screen today. So I need to actually do some adjustments myself so I can have a good look at all this. But lots to look forward to today. Hoping for some spice as we go for an every seed. But for me personally, I'm hoping for a relatively early Chapter 7, since that tends to be a rather rare occurrence on Pape races. But we shall see. It looks like our runners are off today, and starting off, we have a lackluster start. Not often we see that. Now, lackluster, a good, an okay partner in the battle department, but not a whole lot immediately open to us as we start our Sphere Zero checks here. First two checks in post Goomba King's Castle. We get a couple of nice little mini items, mushroom and a honey syrup, followed by a money badge. Looks like N Sigmund wasn't interested in picking that up. I did not see what its BP cost was. I see a repel gel on the Toad Town dock. And we got Watt immediately available in the first Toad Town shop, along with our first letter and a feeling fine. But Watt definitely being the bigger clue here. That is a early indicator of Chapter 5. We also get, it looks like, a free P up D down badge in the outside Merlin's house. We got a Boo's portrait on Ralph Zero. Wow, this game is throwing us in all sorts of directions here as we kick things off. And I missed what Amishman picked up in the blue house. I'll take a look on the playback. A Ruins key, interesting. And we got a Waterstone in Harry's shop, along with life shrooms, just in case we need an emergency refill later down the road. It looks like N Sigmund's going for an early Pleasant Path dip and has found the odd key, along with a stomp badge. I forgot which one it was. All right, so odd key is really nice. That gives us another bunch of like early sphere checks with 6 from Rip Cheeto. So it looks like money is definitely going to be a big factor this seed. Although we did, to be fair, get a money badge right outside Goomba King's castle. So I didn't see what the BP cost was, but if it's low, it could be useful. But we see Ari is going to take a quick detour to Merlot and find out the items available there. Let's see. There doesn't appear to be. Oh, there's a Power Quake badge fairly early in the shop, but for the main rewards, we've got Bean of the Hero on 30. That's what we want to see here, folks. That's the spice. So early wait, yeah? Probably early wait. We got a bucket also outside Koopa Village. All right, folks. Well, a little tough to say exactly where to go. With Watt, the Chapter 5 definitely does seem like the better play, but we do have a nice cheap Power Rush badge in Koopa Village shop. You love to see it. I do believe one of our early items also yielded, Unpleasant Pat specifically, also yielded a fried shroom. That could do us a favor later if we need a tasty item for Yellow Yoshi. And we've got Ari. I believe this is a blooper play. Power Rush is 1 BP. Unfortunately, P up, D down is 5. That's unfortunate. Dizzy Stomp, 1 BP, 3 FP. Power Smash, 2 BP, 4 FP. A little expensive. I also note that I think Chapter 5 is relatively low scaled. Fuzzy P doesn't seem to have a lot of HP. I want to say it was 14 HP, which that's definitely scaled down. I want to say that's like Chapter 2 or 3. But it's definitely low scaled. Koopa's being held hostage by Fuzzies. Can we get security to Koopa Village? Wow, this is looking like a pretty wide opener here, folks. This gives us Fortress access. This gives us a couple of other checks one check in Pleasant Path. But yeah, the 1 BP Power Rush is definitely a plus. Runner's very happy to see that. Hopefully Last Stand comes up in similar fashion. And we get a nice early Danger Mario. We're going to see Chapter 1 scaling here, courtesy of N-Sigmund. And let's see what we got. 9 HP Koopas. I believe that is Chapter 5. And it looks like N-Sigmund has Chapter 5 marked as 2 scaled. So yeah, 5 is pretty easy today. All right. Moderately high scaled 5 isn't too bad. That's going to be good for some free levels on Cannons and Koopa Bros later. And the pit. Looks like Ari and J-Cog are also going down the Pleasant Path here. We got our first check of Lava Lava. We've got star pieces, a storeroom key, a second letter, some life shrooms we're not going to say no to, a yellow berry. Could need that later. Perfectly logical. A bubble berry, also perfectly logical. And we've got Diamond Stone and Bombette. All right. This is a very open start here, folks. Bombette gives us access to Chapter 2. We can now clear about a large amount of Mount Rugged. A nice handful of star pieces as well. And what do we have in the Yoshi's Island shop? We've got Red Key, Mega Jump, and was that the record I saw? Yes, it was. All right, well, certainly power doesn't appear to be an issue. There's also a volcano vase. Wow, shops loaded today, chat. And it looks like we've got a 1 FP Power Shock, as J-Cog has just confirmed for us. So Watt looking to be a pretty good partner today. But N-Sigmund clears out the fuzzy fight and is electing to pick up this star piece. A very good call, given that Bean is on 30 today for Merlo. But logically, that means it needs like 66 or so, because it's the normal price, which is doubled, plus 10%. If I understand the logic correctly. So we're probably going to be seeing a lot of early star pieces here after our first initial wave of progression. But yeah, it's clear that there's basically 2 main paths our runners decided to take here. One path is go straight into Chapter 5 with Watt. The other is to go straight into Chapter 1. And Chapter 1, both options so far have their ups and downs. Like, Chapter 1, we're getting good power-ups and Koopa and Bombette immediately, which is really good. There's a Whack-As Bump as well on the way to the fortress. So that Whack-As Bump will be good cash. Looks like we saw a Quake Hammer on Rigby's side, and it is usable. 2 BP... Oh, it's actually... No, it's not. 2 BP, 6 FP. We'll have to put a hold on that. But we do know that Power Quake is available in Merlo's shop as well, so once our runners start farming up some star pieces, they'll be able to pick that up, and hopefully that'll be a usable AoE effect ability for later down the road. Runners definitely also going to be checking in with Chuck Quizmo every chance they get. Yeah, it looks like Tunneling Cat is going to elect to sell some of her items here and grab the record. And let's see what sushi has for us. Cake mix. Not logical cake mix, but still welcome nonetheless. And it looks like Amish Man is bailing out after the sushi check. Now, Chapter 1 also yielded Odd Key, and with Bombette in tow, that would give us access to Rip Cheeto, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't think there's anything else stopping us from getting to 7 since we have Lackey in tow. So we could be looking at an early 7 here, at least for the shop. But if I'm wrong, chat, feel free to correct me on that one. Ralph Zero, I also notice, has a refund badge, which could be pretty useful.
Hello, gamers. Sorry for my tardiness.
No, don't apologize at all, Adam. We've got a lot to cover here.
Do we now?
Oh, yes. And Sigmund just found Pyramid Stone in Fortress Entrance.
Oh.
But we started with Lackey, but we almost immediately found Cooper and Bombette in Chapter 1. Watt was in a shop in Toad Town, so immediate Chapter 5 access. Power Rush was early.
Wow. Interesting.
And is 1 BP. We've got Bean on Merlot 30.
Ew. That is a big yikes.
Yeah, Ralph Zero had booze. Ralph Zero has Boo's Portrait. So Chapter 3 has some options for us. Tunneling Cat's going to go ahead and turn in the storeroom key very quickly.
Ooh, interesting choice there.
And storeroom key was found in Chapter 5 on the beach. And it looks like Amish Man's going to take Bombette into Chapter 2.
Wow, there's so much happening. I will say, having 6 is a lot more overwhelming this time, folks. I don't know about you all, but this is like, whoo!
Indeed, yeah, there's a lot to cover here. We're seeing Rip Cheetos checks from Sigmund, and so far, nothing but items. I did see a shooting star. Number 4 was a fortress key. Definitely want a star piece at this point. And the snowman doll won't go amiss either.
Right.
Wacka's providing some stopwatches. That could actually be decent money if we decide to farm that up.
Yeah, that's 10 coins of stopwatch right there. That could easily be farmable if necessary.
Yeah, and so we've got Oddkey, Bombette, and Lackluster. If I'm not mistaken, does that not immediately get us access to Chapter 7?
Say that one more time, just to make sure I get my logic right.
We have Bombette, Lackluster, and Oddkey.
You don't even need Lackluster. You just need Bombette and Oddkey.
Okay, so yeah, we could go to Chapter 7, so there could be even more stuff in shops.
And the Fuzzies actually have Cooper, which opens up Fortress.
Indeed, yeah, that is what led to Pyramid Stone and Fortress Entrance.
Okay. This is an interesting combination of things. Okay, we see FP Plus from Amish Man. I'm not looking at it yet, so we will have to wait and see what that is for us. Cake is also on Mount Rugged if we want that. That's interesting.
It might be good to have in our pocket at least for Chapter 4, just in case. We also found a cake mix, out of logic cake mix on sushi. But, best to be half safe than half sure, as I always say.
Right. Ooh, okay, so we got J-Cog looking at Rip Cheeto, doesn't like what she found.
Yeah. Essentially, our runners split into 2 directions after picking up Watt. Half of our runners went down Pleasant Path immediately, picked up Cooper and Bombette and Pyramid Stone. The other half went to Chapter 5, and now we're seeing kind of the reverse of that, with the exception being Amish Man going into 2.
Right, okay. So far in Chapter 2, I only saw a cake, so I did not see anything else. Oh, wow. That Power Rush is already coming in handy.
Yeah.
Making quick work of the Fuzzipede here.
Yeah, scaling not too bad today so far. Chapter 1 is 5 scaled, which is pretty good for later, although it has made this fuzzy fight, the fuzzy encounter for Cooper, a little tough early. Thankfully, Power Shock is 1 FP.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Okay, cool.
We did get a PFD down as well, but unfortunately it's 5 BP.
Ugh.
So it's going to be really tough to use later.
Yeah, that's not exactly ideal to hear if you're trying to use that, especially if you're an attack-like player like J-Cog is. J-Cog tends to rely on offense.
Indeed. And we've seen no shortage of that for her tenure on Pape races. Now,
That's very true.
That all being said, Amishman does have some star pieces on hand, so he will be able to actually grab Power Quake here. It's fairly cheap.
Okay.
But yeah, Magical Bean on 30, so by logic, I believe that means we need 66.
Ugh.
But our runners are not going to care about that. There's a Mega Smash badge on the tree outside Koopa Village. I didn't even notice that. That could be good improv power.
Yes, just for now, just to have some oomph on attack power, having Mega Smash. If it's worth it, it's got to be usable.
Indeed.
I do believe I just saw potentially. Did I just see a cake also in Merlot? Or am I imagining things?
You might have seen it, but either cake is not in logic either way, but it's still good to know.
Okay, we don't need to know where Bubbleberry is. Ari found that.
Yeah, although the way things are going, Chapter 6 might be a little late to the bandwagon today.
Yeah, it looks like it, because we don't really... I've only heard Bean mentioned so far. It looks like Rigby did find Record, though.
Yes, that was in the Chapter 5 shop, along with Volcano Vase and Red Key.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, again, shop's very much an issue today. Now, that being said, we did find a Money badge near Toad Town entrance, so I don't know if it's considered usable right now, but that might not be a bad badge to equip this time around.
Yeah, normally I don't even bother with Money, but this might be the very rare circumstance where I would actually consider, taking it.
And you're seeing the stacked Chapter 5 shop here, and Ari is unfortunately, Ari is unfortunately very low on cash. Looks like is going to bin a life shroom here.
Ooh. Also found Artifact on the beat as well.
Okay, that I did not see.
That was on the room before Yoshi Village.
Okay.
That first tree, and Sigmund just bought it too. That is Odd Key, right? Yes. Okay.
Yeah. All right, looks like Rigby's going to be our first to dive the fortress. Now, unfortunately, those who dived Chapter 1 early did not get the fortress key in either on Rip Cheeto or Chapter 5. So Rigby's going in here with 2 keys, which will give access to up to Bombette and the Pit, which Chapter 5 scaled Pit now might not be a bad time to pick up that Power Quake if you haven't already.
Right. Oh, there's also a Quake Hammer badge out next to the shop as well in Chapter 5, so that could be an additional way if Power Quake is not feasible.
Well, if we could get an extra FP to use it, then that would be fantastic, because unfortunately it's 6 FP.
Yeah. Okay, so Rigby just found the Pyramid Stone that we already knew was in Chapter 1. Starstone is behind 3 Fortress Keys.
Maybe we will get that early Chapter 7. I was predicting that earlier before you would come in, and I'm the way I see things, early 7 is looking pretty good, because we've done a lot already between all 6 of our runners, but we're kind of running out of places to go, if you can believe it.
I can and can't believe that, honestly.
Yeah, because in Chapter 5's case, we're missing Sushi to do pretty much anything else. Chapter 1, we're just missing Fortress Keys, actually, pretty much. Chapter 2, we need Paracarry, or, the equipment for the sewers run, which we don't have yet anyway. Chapter 3 also has a few options, since we're already packing Boo's Portrait and Bombette. Although I'm sure runners would like to try and find weight first.
Yes, I'm always a big fan of finding weight early. All right. It does not look like there was anything in storeroom by the looks of it.
Power Quake, 7 BP, 5 FP, but
Ooh.
FP Plus is 1.
Oh, FP Plus is only 1, so that
Yeah.
will be very good. And
FP
later.
Plus, that FP Plus is going to be super good.
That basically means you just gotta find FP Pluses. Those are your FP upgrades. You can just upgrade BP the whole round if you want to.
And given the BP scenario for Power Quake and PFD down, it looks like we're going to need those BP.
All right, combat was jump charge. Okay, that's not too bad.
We're definitely not going to say no to that. It is 1 and 1.
Oh,
so
okay, that's pretty typical.
Oh, and Rigby found a 2 BP last stand while we weren't looking.
Whoa, Rigby, reveal your secrets. Where did you find that?
It must have been in. It must have been outside the fortress.
Okay,
in the Bombette check outside the fortress, because that's the only one I can think of immediately. It could also have been on Fortress Balcony.
Chat, feel free. Okay, it was behind Bombette check. Yeah. Okay.
Chapter 1 providing a lot of the power goods today. Like, we already have the basic Danger Mario setup here.
Yeah, this is turning out like a very... Definitely one of the weirder seats. And Sigmund has found a 3rd fortress key.
That's...
They will be able to look at... Or get Starstone, actually.
I did not see where that 3rd fortress key was.
Also, chat, feel free to clue us in, because watching 6 people at once is quite challenging, if you wouldn't believe it. Yes, we knew we know the Rick Cheeto Fortress key already, and we know there's one in Chapter 5 shop, but there's a 3rd one we're missing.
Well, there was also one on Chapter 5B. Storeroom had a fortress key? Okay.
Oh, Storeroom had a fortress key. Okay, so those who have Storeroom key will have access to that 3rd fortress key, which will be critical here.
That would explain a lot. And it looks like Rigby is going to follow along here with my thoughts and go for an early 7 play. And yeah, unfortunately, only 2 coins in tow. So this is gonna be a little rough if there's something important in the shop.
Yeah, Rigby just needs to hope and pray that there is nothing inside that shop right now, for money's sake.
Or they're just gonna have to bin some life shrooms again.
Oh boy.
There's a calculator, but it's thankfully cheap.
Okay, that's not too bad then. That's the only thing though. So Chapter 7 shop is effectively dead unless calculator does lead to something.
Yeah, it looks like Rigby's electing to sell the shooting star instead of the Whack-As bump.
Which isn't too bad of a play. I would go for that if I needed to. Ari looks like they're going to check... Oh wait, no, Ari only has 1 fortress key, it looks like.
Yes.
So Ari is doing the vanilla way of doing things.
And I would wager that this is a prep for the pit if this is a heal here. Yeah, this is totally a pit play.
Yep. Oh, so Ari is checking the pit for us, so we'll get to see what's there here in a second. Yes, last stand was in the chest outside of the Koopa Fortress that needs Bombette, so you were right on that. And I did miss what Rigby picked up there.
Oh, I missed it too.
I intentionally wanted to look, and I looked away.
I don't. Let me just double check the tracker. I don't see anything particularly strong.
Cookbook.
Cookbook. Okay. That could be important later, but we have not seen either cake mix or lemons.
Tunneling Cat just found a lemon.
Never mind. Oh, it was literally in the first shop. Okay, so now if we find cake mix, and Bo, of course, anti-guys in logic.
Big yikers. Rigby checking Winding Path. Pulse Stone on Winding Path. Okay.
All right, that's definitely nice to have, and we already do have a Ruins key in tow, so if we could get to Ruins, we could do a few things over there, but right now we do not have the means to do so.
Interesting. All right, that's just a fright jar, nothing there.
I am actually suspicious of Chapter 3 at this point because we have Record and Boo's Portrait. Even though we can't get to even though we can't get to the basement to check the shop, there is still a lot we can do. We could even go partially into Gusty Gulch. So I would say that's like what, almost 10 checks?
Yes, I would say roughly, maybe
A little less, I would say.
Probably less, but that sounds about right.
But yeah, that's a handful of checks, and I think that's actually our most dense location at this point.
Yeah, at this point, that's probably that is the densest place we have that we haven't seen yet. So this would be, if anyone's feeling adventurous to Chapter 3, please do so. I'm trying to channel my inner wisdom to the runners of like, hey, let's see what Chapter 3 has. We're curious. Please do it.
Well,
see if anyone wants to follow.
It looks like for now runners are kind of just converging on the pit here for a minute, and Ari's making good use of that 1 FP power shock and power rush.
I believe Ari will be leveling up here for our first runner to do so. Looks like.
I think so.
I haven't seen everyone else's stats, but I just know Ari got a level up. Going for FP, which is interesting choice. This would be a good time if you had found a fright jar. This would be a really good time to use it.
We did see a fright jar in Winding Path, but Winding Path, yeah, it's a little out of the way right now compared to Fortress. Rigby is going to turn in the calculator and receive a Sleepy Sheep. Nah, it's not going to do us a whole lot of good.
Nah, okay, so calculator is nothing we can mark. All right.
Tunneling Cat sees that bean and is probably not happy.
Yeah, I would be muttering a few not friendly words seeing that. So I understand the sentiment. All right, Pip, so Ari is going for coins here, and just for a repel gel, though, so...
Yeah, going for coins, given the circumstances, is definitely the right move, because I think Ari passed up some stuff in the Chapter 5 shop as well. I don't think Ari picked up Volcano Vase or Record. Oh, no,
right.
Did pick up Record, but I don't think picked up Volcano Vase.
Okay, so that looks it for only updates for now. So I think Rigby is going to Mount Rugged. We don't have Paracarry, so no desert for us yet.
Unfortunately, it looks like Rigby is not carrying all 3 letters either. I think we've only seen 2 up to this point anyway.
I believe Rigby does have 3. That does look like a 3 on the tracker.
You know what? I'm going to zoom up the restream chat so I can see a little better. I still can't tell. Oh yeah, it is 3. How about that?
Well, would you look at that? Let's do it. Great. Okay, cool. Yeah, so at this point, we're not really seeing anything new. We know what to expect from everywhere we're going. We might need to just re-peek at Mount Rugged. We might have missed something there earlier. Yeah. I would say, I don't know. I'm looking to see a different first chapter cleared that's not Chapter 5 this time around. And I might get my wish here.
Yeah, the way things are going, there's not a whole lot keeping us out of finishing Chapter 2. We just need a couple keys, Paracarry, and Lunar Stone, and we're in business.
And plus, you only need one more Fortress key to get past, or to be 1 also. So there is that possibility, too.
Yeah, we could be looking at a really early Chapter 1 here. We've also seen Bucket and know about Starstone, so we could be looking at an early Shiver Mountain, but we're looking for Scarf and Warehouse Key.
Okay.
And
Amish Man is going to Chapter 3, so we are going to get our first look into that.
Yeah, looks like none of our runners going for money, or refund this time around, unfortunately. But Jaycog is going to be our first runner, I believe, to take that Starstone in tow with her.
I believe, yes, that does sound right. Okay. Was that a cake on Rigby? That could be wrong. Oh no,
Oh yeah.
we knew that cake was there already.
Hmm.
Okay, all right. Amishman is checking out 3 for us, so we'll see what pops up out of the forest here first.
I'm fairly certain this is actually all we have left.
There's early checks.
Yeah, because we've pretty much done all we can in 5 without sushi. We've done all we can in 2 without paracarry. We've done all we can in 1 without that last key.
Yes. Okay, so it does sound like we are just waiting for 3 to see what it has.
Yeah, and we can't do 4 or 6, and we've seen the shop in 7, and that's about all we can do.
Okay, all right, here we go. Bulb, what do you got for us? HP plus. Okay, not bad. We're not dealing with too many high difficulty chapters initially, though, so that could be. It's a meh. Oh, Amishman, you're at the right place. You're at the right place. It just isn't triggering. There we go.
Yeah, just wanted to be on the safe side there, because yeah, it's easy to get lost in Forever Forest.
Oh yes, 100% easy to get lost there.
The original Bafflewood.
Okay, so let's see. All right, check number 2 in the forest. Star piece. Okay, so 3 is dead. So right now the forest is dead.
Yeah, that's not a whole lot to go on. I would wager I'm suspicious of the record, actually. I don't know if Amishman picked it up, though. I don't,
Yes, Amishman did pick up record.
Okay. Yes, I see it now.
I think oh no, Amishman does not have the tracker set up the same way I do, so.
Oh, that was a very hard hit. Hello, high scaled chapter 3.
Oh, this looks like 6 scaled, I think.
10 HP forced fuzzies.
If that isn't a 6 scaled, I don't. That's gonna be 6 or 7 then.
I think it's 6. I think if it was 7, fuzzies would have 11.
11, yeah. 11's a normal magic number I look for.
Yeah.
For a 7 scaled. All right,
You
last check in 3.
Usually the only exception to that is chapter 2.
Yes, I think that, what is that, 9?
9 HP pokies is chapter 7 scaled.
All right, so nothing in the forest. So forest is dead, which, interesting. And Sigmund's checking in the Town tunnels, finds a Thunder Rage, and is gonna go for blooper here. Interesting play. Our runners have, I've heard in some offline chatter that there's going to be an increased checking of this blooper fight more often. So
interesting.
Because of I believe it was last Pape Race's Magical Bean. There's going to be some increased checking of Shrink Stomp Chest.
Oh my.
So probably look for that after, if it's a chapter 5 first clear with the hammer upgrade though. So.
All right, so it looks like outside of the mansion, we have found so far a iced potato, which not going to do us any good. But in Strange Leaf Bush, we find, logical blueberries.
Oh, okay. Okay, we got blueberries now. That is helpful. Words, I'm not saying anything, but it is partially your fault that everyone's checking this now.
Oh, geez.
Well, when it's a blooper that's keeping everyone from go mode, everyone goes, crap. I believe... Oh, go ahead.
Which is funny, because in March and April, it was Goomba King.
Yes, it was Goomba King. That I do remember that. And I would do Goomba King often early then.
All right, let's see what the first Boo Ring gives us. Another star piece, which again, we won't... well, actually, we'll see if Amishman goes for it. I don't think it's too much to go out of the way for this star piece, especially since you need 30.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because I was thinking, I might pass up on it, but then I had realized, wait a minute, you don't have a way to get star pieces through panels yet, so this is the only way you have. Rigby is checking record for us, so we can see what's in there also. Which I'm surprised Amishman did not go for first here.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't make that much of it. Actually, it kind of does, because you would then turn in Boo's Portrait after. You would do Record, then Boo Ring, then Boo's Portrait, I guess.
Yeah. Record was dead, so nothing there. So that was a Super Shroom.
So it's either on Bo directly, or it is one of the first couple of checks in Gusty Gulch. Yeah. And you know what's funny? That's a Sphere 1 Gusty Gulch, too, because Boo's Portrait was on Ralph Zero.
Oh, yeah. Chad, did we see what that blooper fight had?
It was a Super Soda.
Oh, okay. So we only have 2 max blooper fights here. So, okay, interesting.
Yeah, and Sigmund reset it immediately.
Oh, that's why I didn't see it, because it was that fast. Okay, Jaycog is going to desert also, so we can see what's in there now.
Well, Jaycog's not packing Paracarry, so she's going to have to unfortunately bust out here.
Oh, right. Jaycog's doing the strat that I normally do. I would go to right side if I didn't have Paracarry. One time, I think this was on a Pape Races, I did find Paracarry down there, which I was just like, wait a minute, what?
That's both hilarious and useful at the same time.
It was. I was just so confused. I'm like, do I go to desert now? Or no, I just finish Mount Rugged first, then go to desert. We do find a second FP plus.
Where did that FP plus wander off to?
That was in Mount Rugged.
I think that's the first FP plus.
Oh, that was the first one? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we saw it too. Bo, unfortunately, was just another star piece, so we're down to this last check in Gulch.
My goodness, this is something.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think everybody's going to be bottlenecked into Chapter 3 here.
It looks like it. Oh, Jaycog doing the fancy slide to get that star piece. Very, very nice. Yes, that is race legal, by the way, for those that didn't know. All right. Okay, Amishman is going to give us our first look, most likely. Unless Rigby somehow magically speeds ahead past him. Yeah, I'm going through my head. I don't think there's anything else. I'm just double checking ourselves here. I literally don't think there's anything else.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator.
No, Stanley, the horror. All right, all of our runners are going for that FP plus right now, it looks like. All right, Amishman. Star piece, okay. So this is it. This last two things are all we have left.
Whoops. Missed it by that much.
Yep. All right, we got
a melon.
Melon?
Warehouse key. There we go.
Ah, there we go. Now we have progression.
Early 7, folks. You'll love to see it.
My gosh, this is nasty. All right. Amishman, I hope you're reading logic. Go to 7. You too, Rigby, because you're about to find this.
Yeah, 7 is actually looking really good. Like, if we can find Scarf, we can full clear Crystal Palace up to everything before the Palace key door. I think. Hold that thought.
Amishman has not found Red Key, but Rigby has.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Red Key was in chapter.
Chapter 5 shop.
Well, that's weird. Then Amishman bought the record, but not the Red Key.
You know, and I can see what Amishman was thinking here. What item could I use sooner? Record was gonna be the one you use sooner, and probably couldn't afford it.
That's fair. That's perfectly fair.
Oh yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Now that I thought that through.
But yeah, this early logic is kind of trash. Not gonna lie.
It is. This is a very convoluted logic, and it's all basically, so like if you can imagine like a networking map, it's like all scattered around, but it all converges at chapter 3.
Yeah, and I think that's sort of the consequence of having such an open start, because again, we started with basically Lackey, Cooper, Bombette, and Watt in like Sphere 0.
So we are looking at least a 3 scale 7, no matter what, I think.
No, we haven't seen 1 scale yet.
Oh, 1. Rigby has chapter 2 marked as 1 scale.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Rigby got an accidental encounter with the Clef, so never mind.
Okay, so that's I mean, so it's at least 3 scaled. Hopefully not vanilla scaled, because that would be very tragic right now and would give me horrible flashbacks to last Pape Races.
Yeah, I mean, we have we should be words. Not you words there, just my words. But oh geez, yeah, Amishman was not getting around that. Both spinies were converging.
Oh yeah, I was just on that unfortunate situation. Where did we say we found Bucket again at?
Bucket was in chapter 1 in Pleasant Path. It was very early.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
But what was I gonna say? What was I saying before I lost myself?
Something about last week Pace braces, 7 scaled early junior fight.
Oh
Something
yeah,
along those lines.
I remember now. Yeah, I was saying that equipment-wise, we're okay. We've got like jump charge and power rush available to us in the event it is needed. So I think power-wise, we should be like okay. But if it is chapter 7 scale, Junior's going to hit. Well, actually, regardless of scaling, pretty much, Junior's going to hit like a truck.
Yeah. We do have power rush though, so that is the saving grace compared to last time, where I think, yeah, we had mega rush for that fight, but not power rush. So, and we also have a 1 FP power shock, so that is going to play wonders for us here.
Yeah, although chapter 7 Junior's power shock mashing is quite difficult.
Yes, as I have learned. Okay, so Rigby, what do we got here? Please be low.
I cannot. I'm gonna have to look.
3 scaled.
21 HP. Yeah, 21
Yeah.
HP.
Woo, baby.
Lucky break for our runners. Yep, early 7, folks.
Oh, that is, well, good and bad because it's low HP, but we have Power Rush, so that can compensate for that. And Last Stand, so we have the Danger Mario set up already.
Indeed. Oh, okay. Money was just 8 BP anyway, so we're not equipping that no matter what.
Oh, okay, then, yeah, sorry. We're not going to be rich in the scene no matter what. The game wants us to be poor, apparently.
But yeah, Rigby going into danger immediately from the first hit, so yeah, knows very well the specifics of Chapter 7 Junior, so this fight should be over next turn.
Yes, I would guess that.
Right now, I am really hoping for Scarf.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checks after this, so we'll have to see if anything gives us Scarf or just any sense of direction, because we don't have anything right now.
Now, that being said, while Scarf would be the spiciest, allowing us full Crystal Palace access, actually, no, we can't even get into Crystal Palace. We would need a boots upgrade.
Yes. What is that? It's a letter. Okay. Oh, hello, Monstar. Are you here to block our path once again and then get yeeted off in one turn? Maybe 2 turns.
Yeah, it's going to take 1 extra because 11 HP and all, but... Or is it... Yeah, it's higher than 10, unfortunately.
Darn it. Okay, so we have not found anything. Yeah, this is going to be... Everyone's just going to get funneled in here, so it's just a matter of follow the leader here. As we would say in marching band, follow the leader. Just see what we got. Amishman is doing warehouse key cutscene right now. Okay, Rigby, show us what we need. Another letter. Okay, that's not it. 2 checks left. Unfortunately, 2 checks left. So it's gonna be interesting to see if this could be a last check situation. I'm starting to think through again. Did we miss anything? And no, we did not miss anything. Crystalberry does not help us at all.
Yeah, I think if you want some real spice, we get we're not going to get it now because there's only 1 check left, but you get both magical seeds, and Chapter 6 just has literally everything else except enough star pieces for the bean.
Oh, that would just be mean.
Because we found out of logic yellow berries and blueberries, so there is a lot we could do in 6 once we do get there.
Right, and unfortunately too, we don't even have parrot carry, so you can't even give letters for star pieces at this point.
Right.
I think I had to do that in a seed only 1 time because I had to, and I forget what the item was. It might have been Jade Raven.
Oh jeez.
But it was like 15 star pieces, and there was no way to get more through weight or anything like that.
All right. Chance for progression here. Is Snowman's gift any good? Actually, no, it's not because we didn't put in we never put in the scarf, did we? It is Bow on the Scarf.
Oh,
all right,
okay.
folks. Who's ready to dip it in completable chapter 4 now?
Oh, Jesus. No toy train either, so this is going to be a quick in and out, too.
Yeah, I think... Oh, it would be something else if we find toy train and cake mix in here. Like refillable cake mix. Because again,
Yes.
Anti-Guy is... We have cookbook available to us already, too. So Anti-Guy is almost in play. We're just looking for cake mix.
All right, so we got 13 checks coming up here in what we have for chapter 4.
All right, show of hands, chapter 7-4, yeah?
Oh, God. So 3 is 6 scaled, it turns out. So, yes, 4 is 7 scaled.
Oh, yeah, because I guess when Amish Man looked at the Spinies, that gave enough information to see chapter 6's scale.
Yep.
So, yep. Hello once again, chapter 7 scaled 4. It's nice to see you making your regular appearance here on Pape Races.
Oh, it's so cringe, though.
So is that magical seed that Cammy just loaded up. So,
well, that's 1 seed, I think.
So, yeah, that bit about going into chapter... Oh, never mind, there's Scarf.
Okay.
All right, so back to chapter 7, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't see what else not to do here. Oh, just okay, I missed that. That's a hard jump to do, honestly. I will admit.
All right, we got a Shrink Stomp badge in Blue Station chest as well. That could do us some favors, especially since we're about to deal with a chapter 7 scaled Blue Station.
This is just something else.
Yeah, honestly though, chapter 7 scaled 4 aside, the scaling to this time around actually really isn't that bad. The late game chapters are pretty low scaled.
Yeah, that's what you want to see at this point. I would take a 4 scale chapter 6 any day of the week.
Yeah, and 7 scale 3 will make Crystal King much less of a threat.
Unless... I think Amishman accidentally marked that, perhaps. It would be impossible to be in 6 yet.
well, when you see the Spinies in Windy Spiny Path, you can use that to determine the chapter 6 scale. And I'm fairly certain when Amish Man got sandwiched earlier between those 2 Spinies, that was enough to let him know.
Okay, so we have a Ruins Key on the left side of Blue Station. We also have Ice Power.
We probably should pick that up. It will definitely make life a little easier for Lava Piranha, but Rigby's going to take advantage of those Whack-a-Bump, Whack-a-Trauma-induced stopwatches. And,
the Whack-a, what you call it? The Brain Freeze. Brain Freeze. Oh, apparently that was the 2nd seed. Where was the 1st seed at?
Huh? Well, that was Magical Seed number 2, but where's number 1?
Yeah, apparently Rigby has that one marked off too.
Oh,
wait. They're both in Toy Box. Oh my gosh.
Oh, so yeah, chapter 6 has everything else, yeah?
Yeah, what? Yeah, you literally just said that.
I don't call this trash on purpose.
It was an invisible block.
Okay, so that's perfectly in logic. Oh yeah, it just came up. All right.
Oh my, this is shaping up to be interesting. Okay, we had early 7 and now early 6.
Yeah, and going back on Yellowberry Path, we actually could do stuff there since we do have Lackluster. That is a rough encounter there that Amish Man just picked up, and he decides, nope, I am out.
Out. Yep. Also, we have Waterstone, so we can't... Rigby does not have Waterstone, but Waterstone was available in a shop.
Mm-hmm.
In Harry's shop, I think it was. So that is also on the table.
Yeah.
Rigby not going to 6, though. What is Rigby doing?
Picking up Waterstone.
Getting Waterstone, probably.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense, because with Waterstone and Crystalberry, I mean, we still need red berries, I think, but you could do pretty much everything else in 6 right now.
Just about, I think. We also have... We started with Lackey, so everything is on the table. In terms of those checks.
Yeah, the only path we can't go down is Red Berry Path, but that's it.
Yeah. All right, Rigby, show us the goods. What do we got?
Well, now the nice thing is we're not railroaded at this point. We have 2 options on the table. You can either full clear 7 looking for Palace and hope Palace Key falls on your lap, or go to 6 and hope that enough star pieces fall on your lap.
Yeah, let's be real. Who wants to check Crystal Palace early? Let's just be real for a second.
And again, I keep forgetting this too. We can't even go to Crystal Palace anyway because we don't have a boots upgrade.
Nope. So this is the only play we have. Unless you want to do Snowman's Gift, which isn't a bad thing, because that's 5 checks.
Yeah, we got a Flower Saver badge on the top of Bubbleberry Pat. That could be useful. But I think Rigby's going to pick it up on the way out.
Yeah, if I had to guess, Rigby is going to pick that up on the way out.
All right, that was an Attack FX badge. Rigby electing to not fight Lackluster.
Understandable. That's not feasible to do quickly right now, so it's wise to wait until you're more powered up.
Yeah, it is Chapter 4 scaled, so it wouldn't be the toughest fight in the universe.
But not the easiest either.
Indeed.
All right, Rigby's going to go down blue path. Tunneling Cat pretty much following the same routing as a Rigby here, not too far behind. So we're going to have to see. Looks like Jcog is putting the bucket on the snowman, which, good, that's a time saver for later. Not a bad choice.
Rigby did just find the dirt in blue path, so...
Ooh.
Yep, have fun full clearing the entirety of Chapter 6 looking for your remaining star pieces. Also, we still need water.
Yes, we still have not found Miracle Water, what that location is. Looks like Rigby is going to save the 2-3-1 tree. Oh, Power Bounce!
That's certainly nice to see, and we have a very cheap jump charge, so that Power Bounce could come in very handy. Actually, regardless of badge setup, I think Power Bounce is going to get equipped, because FP pluses are easy, or low BP, and level ups will be really easy later down the road.
Yes. Okay, Rigby electing not to do moles. Fair. It's a time-consuming check.
Yeah, and without Power Quake, that is going to take a hot minute.
Okay, so looks like Rigby will be going down Yellowberry last here.
Yeah, now this, I think, is an out-of-logic Yellowberry. Because I think this was given as an item. I don't recall this being refillable.
Did Rigby touch the
Actually,
bush?
No. Yes, it is logical. There's a castle key and a dictionary. So Tubblebubble's castle dictionary and the second flower saver.
Jeez Louise. Okay, so that was Yellowberry. This Yellowberry for dictionary.
Yeah, I'm looking back. I think the Yellowberry actually is in Logic because it was in a tree in Chapter 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, if that's the case, then yes, that would be in Logic.
It would make a lot of sense, too, considering that we're looking for a bunch of other things. Tunneling Cat might have just had Tunneling Cat reset after turning in the first blueberry. That's what it was.
Yep, that's fair. If you only had one, that's a smart choice to do.
I thought for a minute that she crashed.
Nah, that doesn't look like it, at least. I did not see the bush by Yellowberry. I'm not sure if you caught what that was.
The bush by Yellowberry was not an important item.
Okay. I believe we just found Attack Effect C, though.
Best badge, apparently.
The best badge, yes. Also, I have a funny clip of me. Someone redeemed to make me a rando seed. And they put... Oh,
I gotta stop you for a second.
Dictionary.
Yeah, that's a convoluted way to get the weight. To get the weight, you had to get bow on scarf, which in order to get that in the first place, you needed warehouse key in Gusty Gulch behind Sphere Zero Boo's portrait. So yeah,
Ew.
let's recap that for a minute. Sphere Zero Boo's portrait, Amishman just turned into Bubbleberry to the well, and that did not result in a good encounter. Anywho.
Okay, so this is an interesting thing. Now we have a boot upgrade available, which means star pieces are going to be much easier to grab.
Star pieces are going to be easier to grab, and it also does give us access to Crystal Palace, finally.
Yes. Okay. And 7 should be the play now going forward, it looks like, if I had to guess.
let's see if Rigby decides to dip Tubba Blubba's castle here with one key. There's a couple of extra things you could do
Rigby
here.
cannot get to Tubba Blubba's castle.
Right, no Paracarry.
So I think 7's our only play here. So we might have to double dip Crystal Palace.
Yeah, and we're already double dipping Chapter 3 as is because we had to take Boo's Portrait to get Warehouse Key in Gusty Gulch, to get Bo off of the Scarf check, to get into Chapter 4 to get both Magical Seeds in Blue Station, to go to Chapter 6 to go down Yellowberry Path for Dictionary, which was in Chapter 5.
Ugh.
What a mess.
This is so messy.
And you know what's the worst part of it? We don't even know. We're still missing a lot. Well, actually, let's recap for a second. We need Paracarry and Sushi. So we're missing 2 partners. We're missing Lunar Stone and a 3rd Ruins key. So that's 2 more things.
I missed one.
It was fairly recently.
Oh, okay.
I want to say it wasn't in Flower Fields, but we need 2 Tubba Blubba's Castle keys.
Right.
Jade Raven.
Yes.
And Toy Train. And technically Frying Pan. But we could get away without it if we really needed to. We know about beans, so we're just looking for water and then Palace Key. So we're still looking for a very large handful of items.
Yes. This will be...
I believe Ari just used Mega Smash for
Junior.
Junior, yeah, and it's 4 FP, so it's not that expensive. For Mega Smash, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that is very low cost for Mega Smash.
Rigby's also going to show us what's in the Boo's Portrait shop, the Boo's Mansion shop, I should say, but it is locked by Portrait, and it is absolutely nothing except life shrooms.
There's life shrooms if you want it. It's not required, but you can grab it.
Yeah, but at this point, Rigby's a little overloaded on items.
Yes, very much.
But yeah, this is going to give our runners the chance to finally get the star pieces they need for Magic Bean.
Yeah, I'm going to try and pay attention to see where people got that 2nd Ruins key. Some people only have 1.
Oh, and there's our red berries just outside, just above the library, along with an additional FP plus.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, we've already established FP plus is very good. Rigby flashed power bounce for a second. Hold on. It is 1 BP, 6 FP, but honestly, I don't think that 6 FP is going to be a problem.
Yeah, not especially if we have FP pluses sitting at 1 BP each. That will make very resourceful for later. You still have to upgrade FP once to get the Danger Mario set up, but still, yeah. All right, Jaycog is looking to go after Lackey here, so we'll get to see what's on that. Murillo has Power Plus. We'll see if Rigby equips that.
Looks like Amishman is also dipping further into 6 to go check on Rosie, which we do have a Crystal Berry in our pocket, so that could be an important check. That was a problem 4 weeks ago, I think, if I remember correctly.
That sounds right. All right, so Jaycog's doing Lackey, Crystal Berry, his Spike Shield. It could be worse.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we don't have a lot of low power badges we can equip, so Spike Shield could be a good backup.
All right, Rigby showed us that Mailbag is on Red Berry Path.
Okay, that's another turn in for later. What do you have for us, Posey?
Yes, Miss Posey, please give us good items.
Star piece and a rock.
I got a rock. Star Ari going for the early Danger Mario.
Yeah, this, honestly, given that we've literally had Power Rush and Last Stand in our pocket for the last 45 minutes,
Not surprising. And Sigman is... I was gonna say, I don't think you can do that without super boots, and then I think Egg and Sigmund just realized you can't.
yeah.
So
Luckily for him, Wait's right around the corner.
yes, Wade is not too far out in the distant future for Egg and Sigmund. All right. I'm just been going back to 1. Probably to go pick up the Starstone, it looks like.
That would be a pretty safe wager because there isn't a whole lot keeping us, again, not a whole lot keeping us out of Crystal Palace besides Palace Key for the boss. That's, I think this is actually not a bad play.
Okay, we're gonna see what Lackey check gives us. Jacob just beat him. And nothing. Fireflower, if you really want it. Okay, so Lackey is also dead.
In more ways than one.
Yes.
But that all being said, yeah, I think we're pretty much getting forced into. Jaycog didn't pick up the Flower Saver. I would wager then that she checked it and it was probably the other one. It was probably trash.
I would venture to say the same thing, but I don't know for sure.
And it looks like N Sigmund's trying for moles here.
Okay.
This is going to be a little tough at 4 scale, but at the very least, the moles don't do any damage courtesy of Last Stand.
Right. It's a safe option, but it's going to take just a little bit of time to do. I need to see. Tunneling Cat is trying to figure out. I think they're going to go. Yeah, they're going to go up to do Health Buff Machine. We'll see those 3 checks up here. 4 checks. Okay, now 3. All right. Interesting. Okay. I would not be surprised if Rigby follows suit. Jaycog cannot, but does Jaycog have weight?
Can we get our flying turtle, please? He's locking us out of a lot of our progression here.
Yeah, we do need a flying turtle sometime soon to a game. If we can make that happen, that would be great. Just saying. All right, let's see if we can get our wish here. Tunneling Cat's gonna show us what's in above. Or on the path here to Huff Puff Machine. But first, an upgrade.
Yeah, we've been a little starved on partner upgrades this time around. Just not a whole lot of upgrade blocks that we've had early access to.
Yeah, all right. Looks like N Segment is going to be wrapping up the moles here. Okay, so shooting star on the first check. Oh, we do have some quick encounter.
Power Bomb's 5 FP, so it is usable.
That's not bad, honestly. That could be worse. It's just under vanilla, so it's a little cheaper, but it's still usable with 5 FP.
Yeah, most important.
Like, I think Rigby hit the same encounter.
Yeah, most importantly, it's usable without a level.
Right. All right. Oh, and Tunneling Cat here is actually gonna fight this for the level up, which is actually smart.
Yeah, because this will either be
Mega Rush.
Where did that pop up?
That was on the invisible block before Hufflepuff.
Okay, and it looks like Ari is taking a quick moment to think this through here, because
this is tricky.
Ari does not have the dictionary yet, and hasn't picked up Bo. So yeah, that's what's next on the list, is to go to 7 and pick up Bo.
Right, it looks like Jaycog is also going to Danger Mario. And Sigmund, I believe, is finishing up moles now. Should be, looks like. Yes.
This Rigby's got a interesting encounter here with a couple of evil Koopa wizards.
Ooh, this is interesting. All right. Oh, I missed what that was for N Sigmund.
Oh, 1 second.
It was a shooting star. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Zebra.
Nice to have, but not what we're looking for.
No. All right. This is an interesting Huff machine fight. Not exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we don't have a. Unfortunately, Tunneling Cat, I think, burnt the extra shooting star, but does have the snowman doll.
Excuse me.
So at least he's going to knock out the Magic Koopas.
Yeah, I wouldn't go for that first one. Yeah. Because any spiny shells that get spawned also have that also have the buffs of the Lacalusters, or the Lakitus, which we don't really want.
No, we don't. All right, Rigby's the first to take down the machine fight, so time for Rigby to exert some rage against the machine.
All right, so Tunneling Cat getting a nice chunk of experience off that fight. Okay, I'm trying to see. Jaycog? Oh, Jaycog's doing weight.
Mm-hmm.
Jaycog's doing weight. Amish Man, I think, is also doing weight, it looks like. Yes. And Sigmund is still not found weight yet, but I think we'll be finding that quite soon, given their location.
Yeah, I think he's right around the corner.
I'm trying to look here.
Yeah, because Dictionary was on this path, if I'm not mistaken.
I think right now Rigby is going to go back to 1, go pick up Starstone from that 3rd fortress key. So yeah, it looks like all of our runners are all in different places right now, but I think it looks like all converging towards the same items, it looks like.
Yeah, there were a couple of options, but it looks like once again, we're all going to be funneled into Chapter 7.
Oh my goodness. Ugh. I'm curious to see if there's anything in 7.
Oh, there's got to be something in 7 at this point, because we've exhausted all of our remaining checks in 1. I'm pretty sure we've seen everything we could in 6 at this point. We can't go further in 4 without Train or Cake Mix. I don't know if we've turned in the mailbag yet.
I have not seen anyone turn in mailbag yet, so... Unless I missed it, which is very possible, given we have 6 runners on the board here.
Let's see. We still can't do anything in 5 because we still don't have our fish.
Yeah, we need the fish for 5 to even do anything.
Let's see. 6, we've seen everything we could. 4, we can't go past. 3, we can't go past without a flying turtle. 2, we can't go in either because we need Super Hammer to get to Desert or Paracarry.
I'm having flashbacks to a race seed. I think this was about 3 weeks ago, so it was the off week for Pape races.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 partners were missing the whole game. And I forget which partner ended up being go mode, but it was like a big partner. It was Cooper. Cooper was go mode.
Wow, that's an interesting go mode for sure.
All of 1 and 7 were locked out for basically the whole game. So it was just going between 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the most part.
Oh, jeez. Amishman did take a good look at the badges, and I did see that Flower Saver was at least 5, so not getting equiped.
Yeah, that's definitely not happening. Maybe if everything else is cheap, but I wouldn't hold my breath for it.
I mean, considering that P up, D down is 5 and Power Bounce is 6 FP, probably not. The 2 FP pluses are definitely a big deal right now, though.
Yes, that's the big find for what we have so far here. There are those 2 FP pluses.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay on combat, although I didn't see how much Power Plus is. I don't know if anyone's checked that after Merlot. Not Merlot, that's Merlin.
Power Plus is cheap, it looks like. I think I saw 4, maybe?
Okay.
It's not too bad.
That's as good as you can get for not full random.
Right. Unless I was mistaken, which is very possible because I only caught a quick glimpse and it did not seem like very many dots after the name.
All right, Rigby's going to go ahead and do the pit here. I think we're also good on money purchases for the rest of the seed. I think we've seen all the shops.
Chapter 2.
Oh, yes. Well, luckily, Chapter 2 shop at this point is probably not going to have too much, if anything, because it already has 3 items locked out for the pasta, Dusty Hammer, and Dried Shroom.
Right. So hopefully that is nothing. And Sigmund going to go ahead and fight Lackey. We know that's dead. So unfortunately, a bit of a time loss here for N Sigmund. But excuse me, sorry, I am just like having a little hiccup here.
Yeah, you're good. I know how that feels.
But I think at this point I would want to do almost everything as possible. I would personally save Lackey for later if I needed to. Not to like. I would just to have more attack power. I would wait until I had better attacking power to fight Lackey. Maybe once I put myself in danger, Mario, I would go back and do it if I needed to.
Right.
But I wouldn't do it right at 10 FP, just because that would be a bit of a grudge match, essentially. All right, so Rigby's going back to grab that Starstone. J-Cog is currently fighting the Huff machine fight and is learning how... Oh, and are better equipped than than Rigby was. They have a lot of AoE items, so this was a very quick fight for J-Cog.
As she does.
Just hordes attacking items. Okay. Okay.
All right. And
I would assume... Oh, go ahead.
And just to point out, Amishman did turn in mailbag, and it was nothing critical. It was another item.
Okay. Rigby, I will assume, once grabbing... Actually, and Amishman, probably will both be heading for Chapter 7. Amishman is going to check out Blooper here.
Yeah, this fight with this equipment now, first Blooper is pretty free.
Oh, right. This is first... Or this should be first Blooper.
Yeah, for Amishman, it's first Blooper.
Okay. All right. Rigby, let me see what power... Let me see what power plus is, Rigby. I missed it. Yeah, wow. Power Bounce is really putting in the work for us right now. I did not see what that dictionary check was. Oh, wait, that's right. Dictionary gave us weight. I'm glad I have this marked down.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, that'd be... Wait, what was this again? What was this again? It would be a mess. Okay. So, Rigby, what are you doing? Oh, Danger Mario. Okay. I forgot you didn't have Danger Mario yet.
Yeah, if you're going to go Danger, now's the time right before Chapter 7.
Yes. Okay. So, we are now up to better... Power Plus is 4. Defend Plus is 5. So, that is pretty good for Defend Plus.
Yeah, it's a little reduced, but it looks like Rigby's going to go with Power. So yeah, now Rigby's got Power Plus and Power Bounce. I think that's it for and Power Rush. So that's +3. That's +3 base. Right. So Jump is going to deal 5 now.
That's going to be a tank.
Yeah, for Chapter 3 Scaled 7, that should be relatively smooth.
Okay, so let me think here.
But yeah, at this point we're going straight to 7. There's really no two ways around it. Hang on, there is a Mega Rush, and it's cheap.
Oh, it's cheap?
It's 1.
Ooh. Okay, so Rigby doing Snowman's Gift now, which is the next expected thing. Amish Man is doing something. Winding Path? No. Other Blooper?
Opening up. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in Chapter 5 we could do. Amishman might be going to grab the red key.
Oh, that's true. And go to 7 after that. Yep, that would be the right thing to do.
Yeah, because he hasn't done that yet. Because shops were expensive early.
Yeah. Ugh, it was way too much in shops, honestly.
Yeah, what was in shops? We had red key, record, volcano vase,
Waterstone,
Watt,
calculator, crystal bear. We have the other power plus and Showman's Gift and a Ruins Key. Okay, so that gives us 3.
That might actually be the second Ruins Key. Actually, no, wait. No, we would have seen that first power plus a long time ago if that were the case. So yeah, that I think is the third Ruins Key.
That should be the third Ruins Key, yeah. We just have to figure out where this third Ruins Key was, second Ruins Key was, because it has evaded us, evaded our eyes.
On that note, can we please go to desert?
Please! But we need hammer or para-carry. Maybe there's something on the way to 7. Hopefully. We'll just channel our inner Rig believer selves and hope that Rigby gives us something good from chapter 7.
I mean, there's got to be something in here at this point. And coconuts don't count.
No, coconuts do not count. Oh, it looks like we found some diamond stones, actually.
That was really early. That was actually before Pyramid Stone.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't remember right off the top of my head where it was, but it was very early.
Yeah, feel free to help us out whenever if you want.
Yeah, it looks like the ghost fight, it was literally just one Duplighost.
It's beautiful. Why can't it always be like that?
Well, it makes sense. There is only one in the cutscene.
Yeah, but normally there's like 4 enemies, and that's just gets terrifying.
All right. Well, there is Frying Pan in the third ice door. So that does put that gives us 1 check. That's it. Because we still haven't found refillable cake mix yet.
Right. Okay, shoot. Star Stone is a snowman doll. JCOG is also making the venture up Chapter 7, so going a little bit different logically, I think, than our other runners. But JCOG also has everything except Palace Key as well, so this probably makes sense given what she has.
Yeah, I mean, Tunneling Cat's also now going back for Starstone as well. So I think everybody realizes what the story is here. I see a bump attack.
Okay, bump attack isn't bad. It could be useful if it's worth it.
Actually, that could be really useful because it looks like we're going to be going to 2 really late and 2 is 1 scaled.
Yes, a lot of people don't trend to it though. I prefer using it I'll grab it regardless. So if I for some reason would need to use it, I could just throw it on and that way just dodge every attack ever. Yeah, okay, Rigby's showing us what's inside Crystal Palace now, so let's pay attention to him to see what we got there.
Okay, I think the Flower Savers are like 7 or 8 BP. Yeah, Flower Savers 8, we're not using it.
Okay, that's disappointing.
Yeah, bummer that Flower Saver and Money especially was useless, because Money would have been really nice to have early, but we do get a Dodge Master badge.
Ooh, okay, we like Dodge Master.
That'll stop us from getting 3 capped every time on Bowser.
Well, most of the time.
Another star piece, which again, nice, but not what we're looking for right now. Amish Man did not go danger. So is electing to trade off Power Bounce and FP for Quake Hammer. Interesting choice. And I missed what was in the cave.
I also missed what was in the cave. I'm looking at Rigby's tracker right now. I don't see anything different.
Yeah, I don't see anything either.
Okay, but Rigby does go for the multi-bounce strat here, though. Multi-bounce was in there.
Yeah, I was about to say, yep, that looks like that's what it was. It was low BP, high FP, I think, 1 and 4.
Okay, 4 isn't bad for that badge.
Nah, I mean, and we have Spike Shield as well. So, well, actually, did Rigby get Spike Shield? It was on Crystal Berry turn-in.
Rigby, Rigby does not have Crystalberry checked, so I'm going to say no. But
Okay.
there was a high money item in that first chest from the last check Rigby looked at, so that could be good money if we need it, possibly.
Yeah, I don't think we will. I mean, if anything, I would keep that for the FP heal.
Yes.
Since it's a jelly shroom. Especially since FP is a very big deal and a lot of our moves are very expensive.
Okay. Let's see. Post bomb edge.
And
sushi!
We can finally do stuff on water.
All right. Unfortunately, that doesn't really do much because we still need Jade Raven.
Yeah.
5. By the way, folks, we're an hour 19 minutes in, and no one has even come close to beating a chapter yet.
We still can't even logically beat a chapter.
So this seed has been very much a lot of back and forth here. A lot of back and forth shenanigans here.
And you know what's worse? There's a good chance we have to come back for after Palace Key.
Who loves a forced double dip Crystal Palace in the evening on a Sunday?
This is like what this is going to be like what the required triple dip of chapter 7.
That sounds like it so far. Not what I would want to see.
All right, Amish Man sees that Power Bomb's actually not that bad and actually wants that FP back.
Okay, so Ari just found that. Hold on, I'm gonna just go look in some VODs here because I need to figure out where this third Ruins key was, or the second Ruins key.
Yeah, I want to say it was like around 35 to 40. It was actually probably even earlier than that. I want to say it was like 45 minutes ago.
All right, Coggleton, give me your Ruins key strats.
Yeah, Swooper's trying but failing to siphon any HP from a Last Stand Mario, thankfully. Chapter 3 scaled 7, folks. On the flip side, a nice thing about the way things are right now is that Chapter 4 looks like it's going to be cleared relatively late, which means at least you're going to have enough power for Chapter 7 scaled General Guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, again. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if it's me or just Pape Races, but I swear we've had Chapter 7 scaled General Guy way too often here on this channel.
Boy. Okay. Maybe not that one. Maybe.
All right. So Rigby's ready to continue on through Palace. Has done the triple statue fight. All right, this check is a stone cap, so there's 2 more checks. There's a handful of checks left in Palace. There's the few leading up to the Palace Key door. So once that hallway is cleared out, that is... Oh, Tunneling Cat got hit by the... I'm just going to call it the blue Lickitung until further notice.
The Gulpits?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought that's what I thought. Okay.
Which, yeah, they're not too bad. They're tanks, but they don't deal a whole lot of damage on Chapter 3 scale.
Oh, Odd Key had the Ruins key. Okay. So the second Ruins key was behind the first check before going down towards Rip Cheeto.
Right, it was super early, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so that's where that was. All right. Maybe a quick check of the Diamond Stone to see if or people found that.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too much later. That was like in Sphere 1 or 0.
Yeah. Looks like it.
All right, and Sigmund has picked up the first star piece, and I think Amish Man just picked up. Yeah, Amish Man just picked up sushi.
Oh, it was same tree as Bombette was Diamond Stone.
Okay. Yeah, so that was chapter 5.
Yep. Okay, we're all caught up now.
Yeah, it helps that chapter 5 was Sphere 1 with a Sphere 0 watt. Nice logo badge. We will not be picking that up. And if we somehow do, we will not be using it.
We're seeing some external rig believer support in the chat.
All right. Upper East Palace check is a Thunder Rage. And now we're going to see Lower East Palace.
Yeah, this is... Wow. I would... Okay, Vanilla Palace key? Anyone want to take bets?
Oh, jeez.
That has happened. I have had that happen.
Honestly, I don't think that's likely because we have other things we can do, namely Chapter 4.
And 5 now.
And 5, yeah.
Well, actually 5. It's just anti-guy for 4 right now. We're still missing Toy Train.
Yeah, we can also turn in the Tasty's frying pan too.
Oh, that's true. All right, what we got?
Garbage.
And it was just sushi, so Chapter 7 holds up to its name of normally one good item. All right, so this is looking... Dang, a double dip required Crystal Palace. Blech, I'm glad I chose to do commentary. My patience would be 0 for that.
This is a seed worthy of my own generation. This is a seed I would probably generate completely unintentionally for races.
I think the first seed. No, it was one of the 2 races I lost in the league. It was a Chapter 7 first completion at 6 scaled. With a little bit of help offensively, but not very much. And that was a grudge. Just you had to do 7 scale or 7 first to do much.
Wow, yeah. Well, it looks like the frying pan turn-in was only a super shroom, so nothing of importance there. So I think we're going to Chapter 5. There really isn't anything else we can do here.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Zebra remembers that seed very well. That was one of our races.
I would once again like to remind the audience that the path to victory currently is Sphere 0 watt, Sphere 0 watt in shops to, you know what? I should write this down.
Here,
because this chain
one better. I can do you one better. Check your DMs. I've been writing it down.
Thank you.
Make sure. Okay. You should be good. Yeah, this has been a... Okay, so Rigby did blooper, saw the super soda and said, "Bye, Felicia, I'm out." Because who wants to fight a super blooper? Who wants to fight an unnecessary super blooper? Okay. JCOG probably going back to 5? No. Also going to do the same play. Everyone is doing shrink stop chest check. I love it. Again, keep in mind, we are almost an hour and a half in, and no one has the ability to beat a chapter yet. We have found everything else, basically, except enough stuff to beat a chapter. All right, Rigby with very powerful offense here, starting at a 6 jumps. Just easily breezed through that blooper fight. And Rigby is going to show us what is all in Chapter 5, it looks like, behind Sushi. We are looking for a Fortress Key, Jade Raven, Toy Train, something like that. We're missing like one item from a few chapters to beat it. But we just need an item to do so. All it takes is one item at this point. All right, still star pieces. We're still getting star pieces. I don't know how many Rigby has turned in, but that's a good sign. We're still getting star pieces.
I'm fairly certain we have seen 30 by now.
I would think we've seen 30, but I'm not 100% confident in that. Okay, Amishman has 22. We have a bean behind 30.
All right, well, time to go back to chapter 4. We just found the toy train by the spear guy block.
Oh boy.
We still can't beat a chapter, and we're just getting all the mid-game stuff.
Actually, we can beat 4 now with that.
That's true. Technically, we can beat 4. We just haven't seen Logical Cake Mix or Mystery Note, but...
That is also true.
At this point, our runners don't care.
Yeah, I would be so happy to see something that, honestly. Like, oh, I can finally beat a chapter. Let's go.
I think Rigby's just going to make a quick detour to save the Yoshis just in case the seed goes that far downhill, which it still very much can. Nothing's stopping it.
There is nothing saying otherwise right now because we have Sushi and Watt. So I'd say go for it.
Hey, there's our flying turtle.
Hey, there he is.
Where the heck have you been?
Where was that? What colored Yoshi's in that room?
Red.
Red, thank you. Red Yoshi room. Lock. All right, so we have all our partners now.
We can finally go to the desert.
This is true. Actually, Rigby's pretty juiced up right now, so Rigby would be okay to fight a high-scale general guy.
Incoming.
Oh boy. So close. Okay, so Sushi was the bottlenecking item we needed.
So let me see if I've got this right so far. So we had Boo's Portrait, Bombette, and Odd Key in like Sphere 0.
Okay.
Boo's Portrait gets you to Warehouse Key and Gulch, which Warehouse Key lets you get Bo eventually on Scarf. Bo lets you get into Chapter 4 for both magical seeds and the Scarf Bucket was also Sphere 0. And with the seeds, you can go get Dictionary in Yellowberry Path after a detour to Chapter 5 for weight on Dictionary for Super Boots, so you can get Sushi in Central Crystal Palace with Starstone behind 3 Fortress Keys.
My God.
Welcome to trash, folks.
Yeah, this is a not good seed. This is what we call a bad seed. But we get to watch this nightmare unfold and don't have to play it.
And this, friends, is why we enjoy commentating races. Because of random, stupid occurrences like this.
Okay.
Logic cares not for the journey you must take, only that you can take it.
Yes, basically at this point. Looking through Rigby's tracker, I don't see anything new.
Yeah, I don't see. And you know what's worse? We still need 2 Tubba Blubba's castle keys, and they can be, well, the third one especially can be literally anywhere.
So N Sigmund is actually doing the lemon candy right now, so we can see if Anti-Guy is in Logic right. Possibly. I don't know what they're doing.
And Sigmund might be detouring for Redberry Path.
Okay, there was something down there. Yeah, there was something of use. I just need to figure out where it was. What? Oh, it was nope, that's Red Yoshi, not Red Berry. What was down there?
There was something nice. I don't think Ed Sigmund's just done it yet.
Oh, mailbag. That was it. And that was nothing.
No, it wasn't, so. This will lead to Rosie, who does have Spike Shield, though.
Yes.
And yeah, with Chapter 5 being low scale, this fights here shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, even after everything we've seen, our first chapter clear is going to be a 7 scaled 4.
And it's not even in logic.
So your everyday Pape Races stream, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just with a really convoluted path for Sushi to Toy Train. I'm going to add that to my list because I'm listing them in chain order right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Rigby is going to show us if Yoshi Kids was required. Yeah, I would do Yoshi Kids. It's a relatively easy fight here.
And Yoshi Kids is a shooting star. Again, nice, but not what we're looking for.
Okay.
Although I do believe... can you turn in the Volcano Vase before beating Chapter 5?
No.
Okay, never mind. Well, luckily, the Volcano Vase is literally right out the door if we ever need to give it to Colorado.
This is also true.
Which we probably will do anyway, if we're still looking for stuff.
Okay, I'm trying to think. What would Rigby... So either Rigby goes back to 4...
I think Rigby's going to go back to 4. There's pretty much nothing else you can do here.
This is true, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we even see some kind of refillable cake mix, like, somewhere along the way.
Desert is also an option, but I think Rigby is like... If this were me, I would be thinking, I am so far behind right now, I just need to do a chapter clear.
Actually, thinking about it, Desert is probably where refuelable cake mix actually is. It's probably in the Oasis.
All right, Jade Cog, where are you going? Oh, Jade Cog was checking for cake. She has cake. Yeah, mystery note is needed for logic, but if I'm if I am at this point and it's over an hour and a half and I can only just now beat a chapter, I'm thinking I had done something really wrong and am going to just go for the chapter clear and not care about logic.
Yeah, because our runners have now been bottlenecked to Chapter 7 specifically, at Chapter 3 and 7 specifically 2 times. So, this seed is rough.
I am curious to see if anyone will go to Desert, though.
Yeah, the way I see it, logically speaking, Desert is definitely the better play.
Right. Even though we have all the partners now, you can do all the checks. J-Cog is going for the fight here against Anti-Guy. Interesting play.
Makes sense. She is
very worried.
Yeah, she's high-powered and Power Shock is free, so...
True. Got it.
Yeah, Anti-Guy's not a particularly high-end Power Shock, thankfully. Oh, and I wasn't paying attention to what was in the pink station block. And Anti-Guy was a Super Shroom. Unfortunate. But yeah, I think we're going to see the Chapter 4 clear regardless, but I think the actual progression is in Desert. Because, yeah, everything beyond this point is technically out of logic.
Right.
So, actually, I'm not expecting us to find a whole lot back here. I'm expecting the majority of our remaining progression to be in Desert and Ruins. Because we can do a lot in Ruins. We're just, we can go get Super Hammer.
This is true.
What key is Rigby missing, though?
Rigby is missing a fortress key.
I'm talking about Rigby's third Ruins key.
Did Rigby do Rip Cheeto?
Well, it wasn't in Rip Cheeto. It was inside the blue house.
There was 2.
Oh, right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Blue Station left side, Odd Key, and Snowman's Gift. Maybe Rigby forgot to mark one, because I know he's been to all 3 of those.
Okay. That actually could be a problem if Rigby doesn't catch that before going to Chapter 2. Although, that being said, Rigby is probably going to head to Chapter 2 anyway relatively soon, which is going to give him a chance to check his inventory.
And it will show up as 3 keys if it's in his inventory.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyone check? Someone? No, it's Toy Train. I thought I saw someone going towards Ruins. That was my eyes playing tricks on me.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if... Actually, what would be even stupider is if it was Cake Mix to Desert for Lunar Stone somewhere else in Toy Box. I didn't just speak that to life, did I? No, thankfully.
I'm just gonna say you just did not say what came out of your mouth. How about that?
Probably not.
Like, let's not let that kind of scenario happen, please. Oh gosh, I hope Lantern Ghost is not. Oh boy, this is a very underwhelming Chapter 4, I will say.
Yeah, and I think, going back to what I was saying earlier about the Cake Mix being out of logic still, I think that's probably what's keeping Chapter 4 from just being a smorgasbord of good stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, we're still missing a fortress key. Technically, logically, we need the 4th Ruins key, but again, our runners don't care. I think at this point, they're going to clear 2 as soon as they get Lunar Stone.
Alright, we are at Red Station.
Well, it's just, at this point, it's that check, the checks outside General Guy and Lantern Ghost, and yeah, Rigby's not going to go for...
Yeah, I would
go for Lantern Ghost.
Do Lantern Ghost right now. That is a very scary fight to try and do at this scale.
Yeah, I don't think it would be a hard fight, because again, 1 FP Power Shock, and we have decent jump power already, but it would just be slow. Just like Black Alester was.
Alright, Tunneling Cat has just now found Toy Train, so probably will be making their way to Chapter 4 shortly.
Yeah, the seed is actually kind of starting to turn really linear. There's Cooper's Shell in Red Station.
Oh, okay.
We could use that. Except we really don't have any reason to go back to Chapter 1 right now.
None at all, unfortunately.
And you know what's worse? We can't even get an easy way back over there until we go to Ruins and grab Super Hammer. But, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, we still, 2 hours in almost, and we still can't even go to, well, we can go to Prologue, but we need to go get Super Hammer first.
What prologue has something, and that was the way the first chapter is supposed to be beat?
I mean, the way it's looking, I wouldn't be surprised if Goomba King has like miracle water at this point.
Oh Jesus, that would be be something.
That'd be just your everyday Pape Races restream.
All right, Rigby is going for the general guy fight here, so let's see how this goes.
Yeah, looks like he's not going for Peril Manip.
Also, Pape Races in the chat.
Sure, why not? I forgot to do that when we went on the air. Oops.
J-Cog is going for the Lantern Ghost. So let's see what. Hopefully, and lands the Power Shock. So hopefully we can see what's behind there.
This sounds like a very J-Cog thing to do.
This is a very J-Cog thing to do. If I would know, if I've ever seen it. All right. This should be a pretty good power bounce here.
Yeah, J-Cog is relatively high on the power department right now.
Oh, got 4 capped.
Yeah, even then, again, Watt is gonna actually. J-Cog only has 1 power bounce left. So she's going to elect to go with jump times 2 for the rest of the fight, and Lantern Ghost dies next turn.
Exactly.
So yeah, not too bad. J-Cog made that pretty workable. Don't see how the whole room lights up after Lantern Ghost is defeated, but whatever.
Right? Yeah. What is that?
Just Nintendo things, folks.
It's Nintendo physics. It's physics, but with a Nintendo spin on it.
All right, so it looks like so far Rigby's having little to no trouble with General Guy. And Watt did not give anything useful.
A stinky herb, actually. So it was even worse, because it was stinky.
All right, so yeah, Rigby's going to repel here for safety.
Which is, that's wise.
But yeah, at this scale, General Guy has 45 HP, but +2 defense. So
yeah, it's gonna be rough. And and Rigby did not go for the turbocharge, but that was probably wise since that's 5 FP and power bounce is 6.
Okay, yeah, that combo's not going to be effective today.
That is not gonna be in the cards today, unfortunately.
We really could do with like a cheap all or nothing or something at this point, because that's, I think, is our last bit of power.
Unless Mega Rush.
Yeah.
Unless we want a Peril Manip.
Yeah, and we have seen it, and it's only 2 BP, so Mega Rush, Peril Manipping wouldn't be too bad, but I think right now, something that isn't necessarily required, but you would like to find on your way is all or nothing. Because I think, yeah, that's our last bit of power. Because we've seen both power pluses, we've seen P up, D down, and that's expensive.
Yes.
And so, yeah, all or nothing's all we got left.
All right, and like that, Rigby has completed Be General Guy.
Well done.
J-Cog not too far behind either.
At the 1 hour and 46.5 minute mark, Rigby draws first blood.
An hour 45. Oh my god.
And we can't beat anyone else.
That's amazing, honestly. This is very impressive to me.
Who rolled this seed?
Yeah, who
Not
did roll
me.
the seed?
Not
me
me.
either. I will tell you, actually. I can look. Pape 64 rando, current races. Who rolled this god-awful seed? And Zigman. So this is very typical. So N Zigman has been rolling our weekly async seeds, and they have a tendency to be a bit yikes.
A bit.
Yeah,
I don't call
kind.
this. I don't call this a bit yikes.
I'm talking about the other seeds that they've rolled. they've been a bit the N-Sigmund rolled the seed where a lot of people got their first sub 3, including me. And then the weeks after have just been absolute trash.
That tends to be my rolling as well. All right, we're seeing Ralph 1 over here, finally.
And drum roll, please.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing! Ah ha ha ha. Darn you, Ralph. Why do you have to do this? Okay, so now what? Where do we even go?
I think the answer is obvious. I think at this point you just go to desert.
Yeah.
And you have to go the long way because we don't have Super Hammer for Electro Blooper. Well,
Nope.
It would be Electro Blooper, yeah, because most of our runners at this point have opened up Chapter 5.
For those keeping up with the Randomizer League, or in the league also is the tournament, I should say. Wordsayer and Fernando, the horse, are doing their losers bracket match right now also. So they are about, I think, 2 hours in, it looks like. Let me double check that time.
I can only deal with so much. I can only deal with so much paper in one day.
Yeah, really. 27. Sorry, just started. 27 minutes in. So they are just starting in. But M4 and Rigby are in the finals for the winner bracket.
I'm sorry, I gotta interrupt you for a second because J-Cog just one turn annihilated General Guy with a 9-star power bounce.
What?
You know, just J-Cog things.
J-Cog. How do you do this?
I think J-Cog spent the majority of the early fights charging. Then just slammed into General Guy with a power bounce.
Yep, that's it.
Because that would have been 3 charges. Because jump with 2 power pluses and a turbo. Well, was that with a turbo charge? Actually, it was 2. Actually, no. Hold on. It was 2 power pluses and a power rush, right? Mm-hmm. So that would have been 6 minus 2 would be 4. So yeah, it was a turbo charge plus 2 jump charge.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't look like Rigby. I was just seeing what Bubble and Rugged was, and it doesn't look like anything.
Oh yeah, because we couldn't check that earlier because we didn't have a flying turtle.
No. Okay. All right. Artifacts. Is this anything? No, money.
Which is perfect because we're about to check the Chapter 2 shop. Assuming that it even has anything, that actually is where refuelable cake mix could be too.
Yes. Amishman is also following Rigby here, which not a bad choice, especially if you're a little hesitant to take on a 7-scale general guy. That would make sense. That would be a good next play to do. All right, Rigby, what are you gonna show us here? What are we gonna see? J-Cog also following suit here, going to chapter 2. With Ari fighting General Guy and N-Sigmund not too far behind, going through Green Station, I think this is right now.
And there's the Jade Raven on the Twister Pillar in Desert.
Oh my gosh.
And a Melody. And the 4th Fortress key.
Oh my
We can finally...
God.
That actually confirms Chapter 1 is supposed to be our first logical clear. Actually could be 1 or 5. Now that we have Jade Raven.
Could be 1 or 5 in this case.
But yeah, that's 2 more chapters we can finally clear.
Well, J-Cog is about to be very happy with that. So she will not be too far behind Rigby.
Then, yep, there's your refillable cake mix. So that is also Chapter 2 has literally everything.
Oh my god!
Well, at least chapters 1, 4, and chapters 1, 4, and good grief, I'm missing another one. 1, 4, and 5.
Gosh.
Although that being said, technically we logically need Mystery Note, but again, runners do not care. Not anymore.
We don't care about logic.
Yeah. It's all coming together.
We just do what the game tells us to do. Plus, folks, we haven't seen the other half of Desert either. We haven't seen the upper side of it. We've only seen the bottom side of it. So there could be way more out there than what we know. I believe Rigby will be going to check that now.
Yeah, Rigby's going to notice, I think, assuming that he's checked everything up to this point, that he's picked up all three Ruins keys. Oh, and on top of that, there's the second Tubba Blubba's castle key.
Ooh, okay, so that was in the desert.
There's another red berry, but I don't think we need to worry about that. I have no idea what that was. Oh, it's a mystery.
So we'll never know.
Not that kind of mystery.
All right. Oh, I wonder what Rigby. I think this is tough. This is a tough call for me.
Yeah, because at this point, Lunar Stone can be virtually anywhere. Yeah, we're looking at this point for Lunar Stone, Palace Key, and Water. Because we have the tools for. I think we have enough start pieces for Bean, and they can all be literally anywhere, except behind Colorado's tree in the case of Lunar Stone.
Rigby found Palace Key.
Oh,
I missed where that was.
Me too.
That must have been in the desert then.
Oh, Moustafa must have given it to him. I think we're gonna see it on Amish Man's screen in a second. Because I don't think Rigby. I don't think I saw it in the desert.
I didn't see it in the desert either.
Yeah, I think Moustafa's gonna give it to Amish Man in a second here.
Oh, okay. So Zebra also says he would have homeward shroomed after getting Jade Raven, or maybe after Fortress Key and Jade Raven, and then come back to the outpost after that stuff from the pipe. That's also not a bad play.
All right, looks like the multi-hit blocks were nothing of importance except maybe a blue key. Nah.
But it's the Rigby staple.
Oh, hello, Lunar Stone in Desert. Now you clear 2.
So now 2 is clearable.
Literally everything is in chapter 2.
Oh my gosh. So now it's logical 3 chapters, all because of the desert. This is something.
Now here's the question.
Okay, Rigby just saw. Yep, Rigby just saw he has 3 ruins keys, so he's marked that off.
Perfect. So yeah, now we can check everything on Ralph. And yeah, Moustafa had Palace Key.
Okay, it was Moustafa. Okay, yep, and there it is on Amishman's screen. Yep. Okay. All right, so we were once 0 chapters, literally 10 minutes ago, and now we are at 4.
Have fun full clearing literally the entire game.
Sorry, 5 chapters beatable.
And folks, have fun, or runners, I should say, have fun full clearing literally the entire game looking for Tubba Key 3 and Tubba Key 3 and Miracle Water.
Oh my gosh.
Never mind, Miracle Water's in the ruins.
Oh my gosh. Chapter 2 and everything. What is this crap?
You know, I said in March that literally everything was in chapter 6. Apparently, that is the case this time for chapter 2.
Yes, this seed has now become a sub 3 possible seed.
And I would once again like to remind the audience that access to chapter 2 started with Boo's Portrait, Bombette, and Odd Key in Sphere 0, leading to Warehouse Key behind Boo's Portrait and Gusty Gulch, leading to bow on scarf, leading to toy box for the 2 magical seeds and the scarf itself. Bucket was in Sphere 0 as well. You then use the seeds to go to Flower Fields to get the dictionary in Yellowberry Path after a detour to Chapter 5 for Yellowberry, to get weight on Rusty, to get sushi in Crystal Palace, Mid-Crystal Palace, to go get Toy Train and Paracarry in Chapter 5. And that gives you your desert access, which contains Cooper Bros Fortress Key 4, Logical Cake Mix, Jade Raven, Palace Key, Lunar Stone, and Miracle Water.
Well,
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Also, and just a reminder, we literally were 12 minutes ago. Rigby beat the first chapter. Rigby now has 4 other chapters he can beat from just going to desert.
Well, actually, it's going to be 5 because at
5
this point,
because Miracle Water, right?
Yeah, because Rigby by now, I assume, has more than enough star pieces to go by Bean of the Hero, and it is very much Bean of the Hero today.
Oh my gosh, wow. This has been a topsy-turvy exercise in how well you can keep your logic straight.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. I believe Rigby will go for Winding Path, Ultra Boots, though, for that extra power.
Yeah. So
Yellowberry.
At this point, the only thing we are looking for is Tubba Blubba's Castle Key 3. And again, that could be literally anywhere.
Yeah. There's all 4 chapters are in play. There's just no way of telling, honestly.
I think in Rigby's case, you clear 4 chapters. I would say clear 2, 1, and then 6. Then check Route 4, and then go check 5.
2, 1, 6, Route 4.
In Rigby's case, because you're clearing 2 now. You just run through and take care of 1, since you got all the fortress keys now. You homeward shroom, go get Bean and do 6, and then you go, and then that's enough for Route 4.
Okay.
That's I think how I would do this, but for all we know, it could be Route 2, and Rigby could be saving some time getting things earlier. For all we know, Tubba Key 3 could just be on Cooper's shell.
Or Melody.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if it's on Melody. Mr. Zebra makes a good point, though. Chapter 5 does give you your Ultra Gear, so that actually probably would be better. But that'll just allow you to bulldoze through the remaining bosses even faster.
Yeah, then go back to 7 and do all the checks since you've done everything already there. Maybe like 7, 1, 5. Maybe, yeah, 7, 1. No, 7, 1, 6, 5. Because you've done everything in 7. Chapter 1 already has the shortcut down. 5 and then 6, you just need to do the bean check or put the bean, water, and soil on the ground, fight Huff and Puff, and then 5 is the jungle and everything. So, yeah. But if you wanted to get power first, then you do 5, and then maybe put 5 in that first in that order.
Well, we are going to see how this plays out, but Rigby has taken down Toot and Koopa for his second chapter clear mere minutes after taking down General Guy.
Which was, I think, 16 minutes apart we're looking at here?
And J-Cog's looking to follow suit here. She has already made it. Yeah, she's already made it to Toot and Koopa.
Yeah, not far behind. So we're talking maybe minute, if. Like 1 minute, if that, behind Rigby. Hopefully Rigby remembers the tree in Colorado Camp. Yes, logically, we still need 3 items. We still need Mystery Note. I don't know what the other one is, actually.
Logically, we need Mystery Note, the 4th Ruins Key,
Oh,
and
right.
Tubba Key 3.
Right. I forgot about the 4th key there. It's better that... Oh, so I have a seed story. So in my race with Megapal, the one I lost by 6 seconds to, Cooper was behind 4 Ruins keys.
Oh, jeez.
And you had to double, and it was a forced double dip into Ruins. So trip 1 should have been Cooper. Trip 2 should have been beat Tutton Koopa.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Oh, yeah, by the way, JCog beat Toon Koopa already. Yeah, JCog is clearly not concerned with any power issues.
Yeah, I think that was say about a minute behind Rigby. So Rigby's going to get Bean, not surprising, or probably a good play, I would say.
Yeah, because this is the last time you're gonna come back here before Chapter 8.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just literally looking for Tubba Key 3. That's all we're looking for now.
Yeah, and we don't actually have to worry about Mystery Note or Ruins Key for logic now because there are 3 other chapters that are beatable with 1, 5, and 6. So 1, 5, 6, and 7 can be your Route 4 chapters. So, yeah, Castle Key... I don't think we need to worry about those as far as logic is concerned for Castle Key 3. Unless, of course, Castle Key 3 is behind 4th Ruins Key.
Which that would just be flat out mean, but also very thematic with the seed.
Mm-hmm. Again, literally everything in Chapter 2.
Ugh, my goodness, this is going to be an interesting finish.
This is going to be some interesting interviews if we get any of our runners in here. Because, yeah, everybody's been funneled into this path, and now the seed truly opens up. Because after maybe a mix between 30 minutes of the seed being open and the other 90 of following this same stupid linear bottleneck train wreck.
Yeah, quite literally train wreck.
Now the seed is truly opened up, and it is just a matter of who finds this one item first and who takes the correct path.
Yeah, I honestly would have gone beat 5 first, because that would be the longest one, just to get the longest one out of the way, and then everything else is quicker.
I think on the flip side, if you happen to get something good on Route 4, or in Rigby's case, this would be Route 3, you wouldn't have to make any detours for any of the other checks in 5.
Right.
And it's already long as is. So I think that might be what Rigby's thinking.
Yeah, I could see that. All right. So Amishman has beaten Tutton Koopa for their first chapter clear. Meanwhile, they have all the other 5 chapters. Oh, and JCog is going to 5. So, okay, so JCog is going to follow the route I would have taken to this, and I did not see what Rigby had up there.
Well, Chapter 3 hasn't lit up, so I doubt it was Tubba's Key 3.
Okay, so Life Shroom so far in Jungle.
Deep Jungle actually is a nice bed of checks, tightly packed.
Oh, come on, Mario, squeeze through. There you go. Good job, Mario.
And JCog has just discovered that been reminded that Prologue exists.
Oh, hi, Dolly. Okay, that changes things up a little bit.
Yeah. There is a chance if Tubba's Key 3 is elsewhere that we never see Prologue.
Yes, it is possible.
Because this is a mentality I see a lot where it's better to just clear your dungeons first and hope this thing falls on your lap.
Yes.
Unless you're in say a 1v1 in a tournament match or something and you need to take a big fat gamble.
Yeah, so That is the general way to go. The normal strat of get checks, like find a way to beat a chapter and bail, does not always work, and I learned that the hard way. But in this case, it would be... What I would do is just clear everything I can clear, and like you said, hope that the third tubba key is somewhere along the way that I can grab it. Okay, Rigby did not mark off Bean. I'm looking. No, this is for order. So it's just complete as you go. It's not a someone finishes and everyone else stops.
Yeah, this is a race to the race to the end. And Rigby, with all those flower points on hand, is just going to improvise with Quake Hammer, because it still does 6 damage.
And was that 6 FP for that?
Yes, it was.
Oh, gosh. The Hammer badges are bad today, except for Mega Smash.
Yeah, no, Quake is real tough to use today. I think Power Quake was reasonable on the FP cost. I think it was 4 FP, but it was like 5 or 6 BP.
Yeah, it was way too expensive. Okay, so looking around here. All right, so I know Rigby got Bean. He just didn't mark it on the tracker. Amishman has now gotten Bean. J-Cog also has Bean. The others have not, it looks like. I'm just doing a quick glance.
All right, so we're going to get a little bit of divergence. Okay, we're going to get a little divergence here, too, because J-Cog's dipping the volcano. We'll see where Rigby decides to take this, but I would wager that Rigby's next stop is probably Chapter 6.
I'd say 5 or 6 for Rigby.
Yeah, it could be either or, honestly. And I think Ari just realized that passed up the slow go check and is going back past Super Hammer. Because yeah, Ari got the spin jump there, but immediately dropped to the Super Hammer chest. But it's okay. It was a yellow berry.
Yeah. All right, Rigby, show us Route 3. What do we got?
All right, nothing of importance in the volcano so far. Just attack FXA. And what have we here? Oh, hi, Goombario.
What?
Oh, poor guy.
He can stay in the volcano. He's fine.
Oh, and Tunneling. Okay, somehow Tunneling Cat managed to recover that.
Oh no. Ooh.
I will give points for clench recovery there.
That was a little bit of a butt clencher moment, is what we call in the world of gaming here. All right, J-Cog now has Ultra Hammer, so Ultra Boots are now a possibility. Does not look like anything on Route 3, so...
Rigby bought something, and I'm not sure what it was, but I don't think it was Key 3.
I do not believe it was Key 3. I didn't see it either. I've been watching everyone else.
It was a Mega Quake.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully that's a little more affordable than other badges have been.
Here's hoping.
All right, Rigby is going to 5 next, so not a bad idea. So just keep in mind from where we were, if you had to like go away for a little bit and then come back, the seed has exploded, basically. We had 1 chapter clear available literally not even 30 minutes ago to having 6 available to beat now. It has been quite a volatile seed today, and we don't even have full gear shuffle on.
Yeah, the real seed exploder was getting Paracarry in Chapter 5, because that was our access to Desert.
Yes. Which
had access to like 5 chapter clears. Like we'll be repeating this list a lot as we go along, but this chain to get to Desert is nasty.
Yes.
Especially since it requires the seed requires a forced double dip of Crystal Palace.
Forced double, yep. Oh.
Yeah, because Sushi led to Paracarry, which led to Palace Key.
Yeah. All right, JCog is nearing the end of the volcano here, so we're going to see if anything was actually in Volcano.
Yeah, 4th Ruins key.
Oh, lovely.
Who wants to double dip Ruins for a chance at Tubba's Castle Key 3?
Especially after beating it. Okay, I'm just looking here.
What a train wreck.
Okay, so I would imagine JCog go get Ultra Boots after this, and then do the Ultra Boots checks down there.
Yeah, after that, might not be a bad idea routing into 7.
And do that Ultra Boots check too, yep.
Since you're already in the neighborhood.
Yep, that's actually not a bad idea. Oh, this is gonna be a fat, easy fight.
Yeah.
Fat chunk of damage. 18, 20, 21. So this is just an easy body slam from Sushi.
Yeah.
Boink, phrase 1.
I don't know if JCog picked up Ice Power. I don't think so, but even still, Sushi can make this super easy. Like, it's literally just squirt, squirt, and then power bounce again, and you even can get less caps than you did in the last phase.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, and we got the FP for it, so that's doable. Yep, 17. That's this is a GG for Lava Prana. Also, we can see if Volcano Base was anything.
That's true. We've had that sitting in our pockets since Sphere 1.
Was it really? That was that long ago?
It was in Chapter 5 shop, and Watt was in Sphere 0.
All right, so JCog now. You could say JCog is kind of in the lead. Well, no.
I think it's a close tie. It's a close between Rigby and
Rigby
JCog right now.
Yeah. It's very close.
That being said, it is literally down to who finds Tubba's Castle Key 3 first.
Yeah, I would say JCog's going to have advantage in terms of offense, but Rigby and JCog are very close because they have basically done what the other has done.
Indeed.
Except JCog hasn't been finished Chapter 1 yet, which is literally the only thing separating the two.
Yeah, and even then, that's going to be super easy.
Yeah, that will be a 1-minute fight, maybe.
Yeah, like Powerbomb, Quake Hammer, Cannons, and then maybe Powerbomb, Quake Hammer, Cooper Bros. Whatever. It's all relative.
Exactly. All right, so Ari is going through some inventory stuff right now. It looks like taking care of Bean, I would think. Yes, getting Bean. Missing something, it looks like. Soil.
Yeah, and Dirt was on
Blueberry Path in Chapter 6.
Yeah.
Rigby, did you grab Goombario?
No.
Okay, good.
No, he walked past it.
Let's say that's against
Unfortunately.
That's against the rules of the Rig Believers, so that'd be a yikes for us.
All right, that is Toot and Koopa down for Sigmund.
All right, so that's second chapter for Sigmund. Amishman's also going to 5.
Yeah, simultaneous Ultra Grab pickup, Ultra Hammer Grab pickups.
All right, Ari is actually going to 7 next, which is an interesting play.
Yeah, because you're not going to get any more items from this, and you haven't gone for Ultra Boots. Yeah,
right.
this is a very interesting call. That being said, let's see what JCog finds on Volcano Vase, shall we?
Ooh, yeah. I believe we have a tasty item somewhere lurking out. Yeah, we have a shroom steak, I think.
We have a shroom steak. We've seen the jelly shroom show up at some point. And unfortunately, JCog's inventory is full, so...
Yeah, you can't claim anything, JCog. There you go.
Oh, wow. JCog's got a lot of repel gels in her pocket.
Wow! That is a lot! Whoa! 3 of them in there.
She must have done a full, and gets rewarded with a life shroom. That's actually not a bad payout. Considering that was...
This is really good, actually.
Yeah, considering that was like, what, a Kupasta or something? Not a Kupasta. It was a low-end taste tea item. Yeah, that's my point.
Base was dead,
so
that is nothing.
All right, well, I guess we got a couple more minutes where we're not going to get any new information.
Nope, letter. All right, JCog, if I would go straight to get Ultra Boots at this point, which I think is what JCog's going to do, because I'm right there. Yep.
Yeah. All right, and Sigmund bought the Mega Quake, so Mega Quake was on Route 2.
Lopez, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. We're doing our bi-weekly randomizer race coverage today. We've had quite the volatile scene today.
Yes, at this time, folks, we had actually, the seed was pretty stupidly railroaded up until about the 2-hour mark. We are now currently in a casino for the third Tubba Blubba's Castle Small Key. And it can be literally anywhere.
Okay, Ultra Boots check 1. No. Alright, we still have another boots check to do also. No. Okay, so far nothing from Ultra Boots, which is good. We like to see that. Well, there is still one more Ultra Boots check that we need to do.
Okay, yeah, Rigby just completely annihilated Lava Piranha with ice power.
Beautiful.
And Amish Man's probably going to follow suit here.
Yeah.
Although it looks like Amish Man's currently at 5 base jump power still. And does not have ice power, question mark?
I did not pay attention to that setup. But Ari is going for Crystal King right now, which is an interesting... I still think that's an interesting play. Well, I'm going to see what JCog finds in that hidden block there with Ultra Boots.
How much HP does... Okay, yeah, Crystal King dies next turn. I think there's only 4 HP left.
Yeah, this is... yeah.
Oh, no, it was 15, so that's going to be a heal.
Oh, no! Oh, okay, so Ultra Boots was not required. So we can throw that possibility out the window now.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because the Ultra Boots checks in Palace we can actually get.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, Crystal King's just burnt his second heal on Ari, but that is thankfully the last heal.
Yes, this sort of setup, it can be tricky. Actually, I don't think we've seen D down jump yet at all either.
No, we have not. Unfortunately, Ari's power shock didn't go through.
Yeah, that's a tough power shock to land on Crystal King. If you can get it, it's like, yay, thank you. But if not, it's like it's okay. It's a tough one anyway.
Now, unfortunately, I think Crystal King's going to clone here. Now, I think Ari has an attack item here to back up. Oh, no, it's going to use Ice Beam.
Oh, okay.
That does not help, though.
No, it does not.
Now, the good news is, oh, yeah, well, now Mario can't use an item, and Crystal King's cloned. Oh, dear.
Oh, this is going to get a little messy for Ari.
Ari is going to have to take a guess here.
And... no!
Last stand being broken as usual, though.
Ah, yes, good old normal last stand. Aha, and it was mid.
You know what I just realized? Because of the way this logic chain was, we should... The motto of the seed was, in fact, Rush Ice. That's an Ocarina of Time rando joke for...
Rush Ice Palette, or Ice Cavern.
Ice Cavern, yeah. It's often, I think, yeah, because it doesn't take much as adult to get into Ice Cavern, so the term we use is rush ice.
That's very clever, I will say.
Excuse me a minute.
Yep, go for it. Alright, so we have Amishman wrapping up Chapter 5. Jacog taking on Crystal King right now. Ari just beat Crystal King. And Singman on their way to beating Chapter 5. Tunneling Cat had an encounter. Okay, I was like, wait, where are you? Okay, so we know nothing new has emerged. The only thing that could be new is Ralph 4, which Rigby and Jacog will have the chance to do separately. Rigby is going to go grab Ultra Boots, which smart play. Rigby has a slight advantage over Jacog. It is a very small advantage, but it's still a very small one nonetheless.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jacog was 1 HP short of the quick kill on Crystal King, but nothing another turn in Watt can't fix.
And like that, Jacog has defeated Crystal King. All right, Rigby is going to get Ultra Boots here.
I'm just realizing, besides Tunneling Cat, everybody's using the Fire Mario skin.
Oh, that's probably with just the cosmetics of the seed. So, Tunneling Cat overrode the cosmetics then.
Okay, and went with Shadow Mario from Thousand Year Door, which is a pretty cool skin.
Yeah, I do like that one. That was a really cool design. All right. Okay, so Rigby and Jacog are going to give us. Actually, no. Rigby is going to go 7 probably. Jacog is going to give us our first look at Ralph 4. And see if Ralph is hiding our last Tubba key.
Yeah, I think the absolute worst, the 2 worst places it can be right now are either in Tubba Blubba's castle or in Prologue. Because again, we've got so many dungeons to clear, but we also have Prologue now that we finally have Super Hammer.
Right. Oh, I see the joke now.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Ralph 4, do you have Tubba Blubba's Castle Key 3, or are we not done yet?
All right, not looking good so far.
Jacog taking a quick pit stop for that Mega Quake.
Reasonable thing to do.
And I think that's the first power block again, so that should be a no. Oh, well, there's a close call badge, but...
Oh, okay. Yeah, yep. Worst would be 4th Ruins Key. I would be surprised if it was on Huff, which is where Jacog is going now.
Cloudy Climb, yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I think actually 4th Ruins Key would be pretty much worse, because you have no reason to go back to Chapter 2 right now. We had a Majora's Mask Randomizer Blitz setting seed in the middle of the week where we were looking for one item for Go Mode. We were looking for light arrows, but the one place we haven't full cleared yet was considered a Way of the Hero location, and the first thing it gave us was a fetch quest item. So we thought it was going to be really bad, but light arrows were just later in the dungeon. So we could be seeing a repeat of that here, but it also could be just this bad. Jacog was interested in whatever that was. It wasn't Key 3, but it was something else. It was... What is that?
Super Jump Charge.
Excuse me, Seedbot, did you even randomize that?
That is vanilla, you're right.
It is 1 BP, 5 FP. So again, FP costly, but otherwise not too bad. Actually, it's very expensive on the FP side.
Yeah, it's that would
Jaycog's only going to be able to. How much was power bounce? Was it 5 FP or 6?
6.
Jaycog's only going to be able to charge twice and not even turbocharge.
Unless you peril manip. Which is possible.
Yeah.
Or turbocharge.
No, turbocharge is too much.
You can't. Yeah, you can't turbocharge here. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay.
I mean, luckily it's only 4 scaled, so Huff isn't the worst in the universe, and I think Jaycog's first bounce is already going to do 11 damage. Make it 12 because Ultra Boots.
Yeah.
So as long as Jaycog gets at least a 4 cap, she should be okay.
How much HP?
Crossing fingers
should do it.
Yeah, she's fine. She's got this.
4, 5, we got it. All right, GG. So in terms of chapter clears, Jaycog is now. Oh no, Jaycog and Rigby are now still neck and neck. I keep looking at Amishman's screen for some reason. I don't know why when I'm trying to think of Rigby. Yeah, so Jaycog's gonna go 1, Rigby's gonna go 6. Both of those are pretty fast clears. And we know the Tubba key is not there.
So yeah, at this point, it's either behind Fourth Ruins Key, on Cooper's Shell, in Prologue, or in Tubba Blubba's Castle.
Or Melody.
Or Melody. Or second half of Gusty Gulch, which we didn't see because we didn't have a flying turtle.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, there's so many places this thing could be.
and they're all bad. I mean, honestly, the least worst is probably in Chapter 3, but you would have
I would say that's one of the worst, honestly.
If you're going for speed and you're taking a gamble, then it's one of the better ones. If it's not there, it is the worst.
Yeah. So for Rigby and Jaycog, I would do Prologue because that has the has the best chances because the most checks available and it's quick checks.
Yeah, and I don't think Goomba King's a big problem, even though he's
Ari is going to Prologue for us, actually. So we'll get to see what's there right now.
All right, here we go. And yeah, I think at Chapter 5 scaling, with this equipment, Goomba King shouldn't be a problem. I think even if Goomba King was 7 scaled, our runners would fight him.
Oh, I thrive for Chapter 7 Goomba King. It's a great thing. All right, nothing there so far. We're going to hold off on Goomba King just to wait to see if there's anything else. Which, fair. All right, Jaycog going for the super jump charge power bounce strat against Electro Blooper. Jaycog did not get Dolly, which was in Chapter 5. Oh, and there's Ultra Stone.
Oh, where did that show up? Okay.
So far, Prologue was somewhat worth it with that Ultra Stone there.
Honestly, I think that Ultra Stone is too little too late. Because we're really not going to run into any more upgrade blocks before we wrap up here.
That is true.
So I think, as nice as Ultra Stone is, I don't think we're going to be seeing much use out of it.
All right, nothing there. How about here? Nope, that's just a start piece. All right, 2 more checks in Prologue besides Goomba King. A Life Shroom, I take that, yeah.
All right, this tree here is the mystery note. So apparently Chapter 4 was locked by Prologue. Interesting.
So, yeah, so 2 must have been the first completion. Go to Prologue, find mystery note, beach 4.
Mm-hmm. And take the cake mix from the shop, too, while you're at it.
Yep. Okay, so Jaycog is now in Prologue. Interesting choice. Because she does have all 4 fortress keys.
Tubba Blubba's castle keys on the Dolly.
Oh my gosh, it was Dolly!
And the Dolly was in the deep jungle, so that's it, folks.
Baby, Jaycog is now in Go mode. Beating Rigby to Go mode, also. That is a huge fine for JCog. So at 232-ish mark, we are now in go mode.
Yeah, I think JCog is in a pretty good position to take this race. Clearly she's not been having any battle issues.
Yeah, if Rigby does check prologue, though, this could easily tip back into Rigby's favor because of Rigby has already beat Chapter 1 while JCog has not beaten Chapter 1. But that's the first. But Rigby has to go there first to have a shot. All right, Rigby is now in peril, so peril manipulating Huff and Puff, which will make this portion a little bit easier. Oh, yeah, 16. Hello. Jeez Louise.
No, that's goodbye.
Yep. Also fair.
Yeah. So now if Rigby immediately does go to prologue, which is actually pretty likely considering that he's already all clear on all remaining other dungeons.
Yeah.
This is gonna be pretty close because JCog still has to finish up 1 and then go back to 3. And I don't think either runner has done Dark Koopas.
JCog, why are you checking for checks after finding go mode? I'm saying that because JCog bullied me for doing the same thing last time.
Oh, okay.
That is true.
Hello.
JCog did not grab Ultra Stone, but I don't think Ultra Stone's going to help us this point. The only thing I would use Ultra Stone for is upgrade Watt one more time, but even then, when? Alright, just doing some minor badge equipping here. Apparently, JCog must have heard me subconsciously because she did not do the bombette block, rock block there.
Okay. And looks like Megaquake is 6 FP, so yeah, about exactly what you'd expect. And yep.
Oh, that's true. You could use the sushi one in Toad Town to get around, to get an upgrade.
Yeah.
Alright, Rigby's gonna do Melody first, it looks like. Yes. Rigby will do Melody first.
That makes sense. It's the closest check.
Not a bad option either, honestly. Also, okay, but let's praise our singer. If you have any bless emotes, put them in the chat.
I think this is actually going to put JCog ahead, though, because this is going to be a fast Koopa Bros, and Rigby still has to go turn in the dolly. So this is gonna be super close.
And gets past phase 1. All right, Tunneling Cat's gonna go down towards prologue.
Tunneling Cat's also in prologue and has the dolly in tow.
All right, Rigby, where are you going?
Apparently, though, she's missing the Pulse Stone. That was in Windy Spiny Path.
It looks like Rigby might be going to prologue, folks. Yes, we still have to fight Blooper 2. Uh-oh. This is going to be right to the down. Okay, this is going to be really close now.
Yeah. All right, JCog levels up over Koopa Bros. Gets another BP injection, which, yeah, I think at this point you're probably going to go for BP so you can maybe squeeze P up, D down on or something. Get a little more juice.
Wow, yeah. That was a lot of damage on that on that Electro Blooper. 33 damage on a power bounce.
Yeah, that's solid. All right, and Sigmund's turning in the dolly. That's going to actually put N Sigmund in go mode with multiple chapters still left on his to-do list.
Yes. Just looking around. Amishman might be headed towards prologue next, given where he's at right now.
Yeah, everybody's starting to funnel into prologue here. Okay, I would say funnel in, but they're making the right move.
Right. Rigby's going to do the other checks, which is very reasonable. I would be doing the same thing right now at this point. following this sequence. I would do all this first.
All right, and with Jaycog picking up Eldstar, that is just now one quick homeward shroom to the pipes for Chapter 3. Although, again, I do think we have to defeat Dark Koopas, but Jaycog can make mincemeat of that with Mega Quake.
Yeah, that should not be an issue. All right. All right, Jaycog making her way. Oh, there was Fire Shield.
Yeah, thanks, game. We needed that about like an hour ago.
All right, Rigby's doing Cooper Shell, it looks like.
Yeah, makes sense. It's right here. I don't fault that play. Be hilarious if this was another fetch quest item.
Oh, lyrics! You called it!
I don't call this trash on purpose.
Oh my gosh.
That's actually not good for Ray because that just knocks him
he
away
is
from Prologue for a
checking
few
lyrics
more
right
seconds.
now. Oh no, Rigby. Quick change. Oh, okay.
All right, not necessarily a bad result.
No. But hopefully Rigby goes to Prologue, and yes, Rigby does. So Rigby will now be in go mode with Jaycog. And Amishman, actually. Oh, and in Sigmund, too.
Yeah, and Sigmund's in go mode, but he's got to do both Sigmund and Amishman have a lot more work to do still.
Right.
The nice thing is that after we wrap up here with Jaycog and Rigby, everybody else should be relatively close.
Yeah.
Especially since Amishman and Sigmund can go mode 4 chapters.
Right, that's true.
Because, yeah, I don't think Amishman dived the entirety of Toy Box after Toy Train. Because there wasn't anything past it, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting. Oh, and Rigby will now be in go mode in 2 seconds. Bingo! Alright, so Rigby is not that far behind right now. I don't know if Rigby has done Dark Koopas yet. I want to say probably not.
I don't think so, because, yeah, I don't think anybody's taken the quick pipe back to Chapter 3.
No, so Jaycog also was doing that, so Rigby does have a little time, because Jaycog also had to do that. But not as much.
All right, looks like Tunneling Cat is going to go for the multi-bounce power bomb method on Dark Koopas.
That is a very solid strat. I do love that.
Doesn't have enough FP, though, for a second salvo of that, because it was a 4 FP multi-bounce. Yeah. Okay, never mind. It was the last Dark Koopa, so whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at that point, then. All right, this is the part I love. When you get a power block and you have just enough for a power bomb. Power bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is going to come down to Bowser RNG, folks.
Pretty much. Power-wise, yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Ooh, Mega Quake was also 5 BP, but we're going to unequip that later after Ghosts.
And Rigby has just enough FP, FP to get through that. With 334 coins, maybe more than that.
Calculated.
My gosh, that's so much money. Okay, Ari, what are you missing? You're missing a Tubaki and something. Water. Soil. Soil, which is in Chapter 6.
And the water was in the ruins. Oh yeah, Ari was late to Pulse Stone. That's why Ari never dipped ruins yet. Because, yeah, Pulse Stone was in Windy Spiny Path. I could see that being delayed a little bit.
Ari also needs... Oh, Ari needs the dolly for Tabaki. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. The nice thing, though, is that it looks like the next stop is Chapter 5. So
Yeah, I think Ari did go to prologue already.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. That'll actually be a tough sell to go back to.
Yeah, that would be actually. I'm looking at what chapters Ari has left, and 3 and 6 are not going to be wanting to go back to prologue 4. So yeah, that's going to be a tough sell. All right, Jaycog is now in the Tubba chase sequence. Rigby is making his way up Tubba's castle. We're probably about a minute apart from each other, I would have to guess.
Looks like it.
3:43, 43 is when Jaycog left.
I think Rigby's a little more than a minute behind, but I mean, literally minutes could be lost or gained on Bowser. So
Easily.
We'll see how this plays. And I think the ghost fight will actually be a lot of enemies, considering that we already had a free single duplicate ghost on Cooper Ghost Fight.
Right.
That's my guess, at least.
All right, Tunneling Cat needs water and bean. They need Pulse Stone, which we know is on Winding Path. And that's it. Water bean and Pulse Stone. So once they find Pulse Stone, they'll get to bean. So Pulse Stone is their key here.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, at this point, Tunneling Cat's going to full clear Tubba Blubba's castle, which reveals our first damage dodge of the day.
I think... Oh, no, I think Dodge Master. Sorry. I was thinking Dodge Master.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Yeah, the seed started out actually pretty open, because we could go to 1, 3, and 5 immediately, and 2. But then we all got bottlenecked into 3 for... Hold on, I have it written down.
Okay, correction. Rigby is about just under 2 minutes behind Jaycog.
Okay, so yeah, we were bottlenecked into 3 for Warehouse Key in Gulch, which combined with Bombette Nod Key in Sphere 0 gave us Bow on the Scarf from the Mayor Penguin check, which led to access to Chapter 4, where we can get both magical seeds in the Scarf with a Sphere 0 bucket. With the seeds, we can go into Flower Fields for Dictionary, which gave us Weight, which let us go up Crystal Palace with an early Red Key and Starstone, so that we could get Sushi in Central Crystal Palace, so that we can go back to Chapter 5 and get Toy Train and Paracarry in Red Yoshi Room, in the Red Yoshi neighborhood, which led to Desert, which had the following treasure: Koopa Bros Key 4, Cake Mix, Logical Cake Mix, the Jade Raven, Palace Key, Lunar Stone, and Miracle Water. And that Jade Raven led to Dolly in Jungle, which led to Tubba Blubba's Key 3 in Prologue.
Ugh.
Desert also did have another Tubba's Key. Yes, that's fair.
That is true. There was the second key, Tubba Key there.
But yeah, 7 and 3 were huge bottlenecks.
All right, so Jaycog is now on her way to Chapter 8, Final Bowser. Rigby is leveled up on Tubba. So again, not too far off. This is going to come down to probably Final Bowser RNG here.
Why doesn't it come down to Final Bowser RNG, to be fair?
A lot.
Yeah, I would even Mega Quake the Ghost fight because it's only Chapter 3 scaled.
Yeah, or even Power Bomb it.
You probably can get away with power bombing it, yeah. Dupa Ghost Stone, I think. Oh, Talon Cat got caught by
Oh
Tubba
no! Oh no! Run! Run! Run!
Oh,
Yo,
wow.
got away.
Tubba Wubba has a very low... Oh, there's the other damage dodge and D-down jump. Both
Wow.
conveniently located in the Star Haven shop.
Need any more life shrooms, Jaycog?
No, I think she would rather take out all of those repel gels that have been sitting in her pocket for the last hour and a half or so.
That is also true.
It likes to grab a...
Jammy jelly.
That's actually really not a bad idea, considering how FP hungry these abilities that we have today are. Because, yeah, Power Bounce is 6, Super Jump Charge is 5, Turbo Charge is 5. Yeah, you need to burn a lot of FP to get some good power today. And you know what the funniest thing is, as chat points out? Jaycog still has 2 repel gels left in the shop.
Wow. Why? Why so many repel gels?
Hey, at least we have them today for a change. We've had worse. I remember last race I called, I think we had somebody DNF because they ran out of gear and died to Final Bowser.
All right. All right, so Jaycog is looking to take on the Dupa Ghost, followed by Junior. Amishman is currently initiating the Tubba sequence, and Sigmund is making their way to Chapter 3. Ari is going to start Chapter 5. Tunneling Cat is also wrapping up Chapter 3 as well.
The nice thing about Talon Cat only missing Pulse Stone is that because it's in Whitey Spiny Check and not in Ruins, she's not going to have any reason to go back to Chapter 2 until finding it, so that's an area that she can leave off on the to-do list. Looks like Jaycog went for the up, and away.
And was successful. No dinks. All right, just a quick swap to Watt and on to Junior. With Rigby not too far behind here.
So yeah, Jaycog's going to start the charge sequence here. Is going to go for a turbo charge, so she has enough energy for one more charge followed by the power bounce, which honestly, that should be enough.
Yeah, plus peril too.
Yeah, she's peril manipulating with damage dodge.
And there we go. There's the peril.
You want to see a boss get completely and utterly annihilated? Or not because of 4 caps?
Oh! Gotta get the power shock here. Got it! Somehow.
And this, chat, is what we call improvising.
My goodness. Jaycog, you got very lucky on that power shock. Wow.
Indeed.
All right, Rigby also going for the up and away. So not quite, literally not too far away here.
And yep, there goes that jam and jelly for J-Cog, and because it wasn't a level up, she'll be able to keep this through the hallway, and will level up there instead. Calculated, I'm sure.
Oh, definitely calculated. When it comes to experience in Chapter 8, everything you do is calculated. All right, just checking our other runner, Ice Blue. Ice Blue just beat Huff and Puff. I don't know about item checks though, but that was their 5th star spirit. It looks like. So they are in the same boat as Ari. It looks like. All right, Rigby with a very quick Junior, slightly shorter than J-Cogs, but we'll. Also, like J-Cog be leveling up on Hallway Bowser.
Especially since Bowser didn't even get to shield.
That's how you know you're doing it right.
Absolutely insane.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's see what we're going with here.
That Starhaven shop damage dodge is actually super convenient. I didn't see what D-down jump's cost was, but it looks like J-Cog is going for maximum possible power on this.
4 BP. I didn't see the FP. D-down was 4 BP, though.
Okay. Ooh, that's expensive. Hopefully the FP cost is down. But yeah, J-Cog is going for max power on this, so... with Power Rush in tow, so that's going to be, assuming a successful Peril Manip, jump would be 3 plus 4 from Mega Rush plus 3 from badges. It would be 10 base. So yeah, it's 8 base now. It'll be 10 base on Mega Rush.
All right, so Rigby, so J-Cog's entering Final Bowser. Meanwhile, Hallway Bowser for Rigby will likely end in a 2-turn fight with no shielding. Likely.
Certainly that's what we're hoping for.
4, yep. Just enough. Only needed a 4 cap there. And the level up. Let's see where Rigby... Okay, I was going to say, Rigby will probably put this in BP if I had to guess.
Meanwhile, Tubba Blubba pulling an SAX in front of Ensigman. Yeah, sorry, that's a Metroid Fusion joke. The SAX, as threatening as it is actually kind of stupid if it can't see you. If you're like in a mild ditch or past an area where it can get to, it just doesn't know what to do.
All right, so it looks like J-Cog elected to not use D-down, which is an interesting choice.
Yeah, it's going for the raw power. The raw amount of power in her jump is so high that it's not really a big deal, I don't think. That it's more effective to power bounce in this case. Because right. a D-down jump times 2 would be 18, or not, 16 on Power Rush.
Right. And then with 18, a turbocharge.
Yeah. So literally a 4 cap would be enough to... A 4 cap power bounce would be enough to out damage that. Or right. Even a 3 cap power bounce would match it. So yeah, that just saves BP.
All right, so J-Cog has completed phase 1. Meanwhile, Rigby is entering phase 1. So again, this is not over. All it takes is for one bad string of Bowser RNG, and this completely tilts the race either way.
All right, it's a go time.
Boy. So J-Cog's down to 48 HP in phase 1, which is very good.
Indeed. Let's see if Bowser should not heal.
Rigby got fire turn 1.
Ooh, nice.
JCog did not.
And a 6 cap to boot, so he's going to be entering final on about the same same level.
Gets clawed. So this is a probable life stream death and heal for JCog.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, Bowser's going to attack, and this is going to be boop. Now, that being said, I think JCog still wins next turn.
I think so, too.
Because Bowser was down to like 20 HP or something like that. And I think a power bounce, even a 3 cap plus, yeah, even a 3 cap plus walk can do the job.
Yep, 1 to this GG's. And somehow this was a sub 3 seed.
Incredible. For what nonsense we had to do to open this seed up in the first place. JCog will still finish this race with an official race time GG time of, checks notes, 2:59.22.
That is very impressive.
Well played, for sure. Yeah, I think what gave JCog the last edge there was going to prologue before turning in Cooper's shell.
Yep.
Because Rigby lost about a minute and a half going for that and then turning in lyrics.
All right, so where are we at? Rigby is still under health. Looks like Bowser will probably have to heal here. Oh, hi, JCog. GG.
Did Rigby just feeling fine? Yep. That's exactly what Rigby just did.
Mad lad.
And is going to out of sight. This should be a guaranteed GG now.
Yeah.
But yeah, JCog joins us in chat. GG to you and congratulations.
So, JCog, how was that C there?
And that's it.
Rigby finishes with a race time in second place of 3 hours, 53 seconds.
JCog asks, what was that logic? I will tell you what that logic is. Because we wrote it down.
Yes, Captain actually wrote down the string of logic.
Yeah, so in Sphere 0, you have to go all over the place. In Sphere 0, you get Boost Portrait, Bomb Bet, Odd Key, and Bucket. You use Boost Portrait to get Warehouse Key in Gusty Gulch, which leads you to Bow on Mayor Penguin, which leads you to the Magical Seeds and the Scarf in, checks notes, Toy Box, which the seeds lead you to Flower Fields, which gets you the dictionary, and at that point you have to make a quick detour to 5 for Yellowberry. Wait was in and then you turn in the dictionary for Wait to get Spin Jump, so you can actually go up Chapter 7 to Crystal Palace to pick up Sushi in Central Crystal Palace, and Sushi gives you back access to Chapter 5 for Toy Train and Paracarry, and after Paracarry, you get almost literally everything else in Desert and Ruins, and the Jade Raven in Desert sends you to, lets you go pick up Dolly in Deep Jungle for Tubba Blubba's Castle Key 3 in Prologue.
Yeah, that's basically what we were reacting to, JCog, was, oh, Chapter 2 literally has just everything you're looking for.
Yeah, it's very similar to the restream we had in the tail end of March, where literally everything was in Chapter 6. And at this point, we're just kind of wrapping things up here. And Sigmund and Amish Man are both in go mode. Tunneling Cat is still looking for Pulse Stone, but that should be her next stop. And Ari is looking for water, but has not dipped ruins yet. Because Ari was also late to Pulse Stone.
Wait a minute. No, Ari's looking for soil.
Oh, wait. Oh,
which
yeah,
is in
soil.
chapter 6.
That's right. That's right. Sorry, my bad. And unfortunately, Ari had already dipped 6. Because you had to for Super Boots. Where was Dirt again?
Dirt was on the invisible block in Blueberry Path.
That's really weird. I don't know why Ari didn't pick that up.
Maybe only had one blueberry? Or I think... Wait, I think Ari safe scummed.
Right.
And
Safe
didn't go the other side.
Safe scummed the first blueberry on the well.
I think that's what they did.
Oops. Yeah, that could be a problem.
Yeah, that could be a small issue. Okay, I will be right back. Give me a few
Sure.
minutes.
All right, so that's going to be Tunneling Cat's 4th star spirit. Rig believers, Rigby saying he will live and die by feeling fine, which is fine by us because it lets you get a peril minute for Bowser. So we do not have complaints to that. GG's to you, Rigby. All right, Ari is turning in Dolly for Tubba's Key 3 now. And is still looking for the dirt. Looks like N Sigmund's next up into chapter 8. But yeah, I think we've put the bow on this seat quite handsomely. So we ended up power issues weren't really that bad today. We still had your everyday chapter 7 scaled toy box. Yes, so the difference between the two of you is that Rigby, after you were done with everything except Castle Key 3, you went to chapter 1, turned in Cooper's Shell first and got lyrics, and then turned those in, whereas J-Cog went straight to prologue, turned in the Dolly, and got Tubba's Castle Key 3. That was pretty much what made up the majority of the difference between the two of you. Otherwise, you were both finishing your 6th chapters pretty close to each other.
Yeah, I think I timed it, and J-Cog was leaving Tubba's Castle, and then Rigby left Tubba's Castle just under 2 minutes apart.
All right, and it looks like Tunneling Cat's just picked up Pulse Stone, so she will now make her way to Ruins for water. And that should allow her to put the bow on the seed, too, after picking up Bean, if she hasn't bought it already.
I think so. Yes. Yeah, the big difference at the end was Rigby turned in Cooper Shell, which gave lyrics, and went to go check lyrics, whereas J-Cog, you went and straight did Dolly first for Tubba's Key.
All right, Amish Man swapping out Spike Shield for Mega Rush to prepare for this Yeah, tough fight.
Yeah, Jacob, I was honestly surprised how little fire Bowser was giving you. You just got to think Claude twice. Rigby did get fire turn 1 of phase 1 of final.
Yeah, I think what really helped in terms of the power department was power was cheap, power plus was relatively cheap. BP, FP level ups weren't necessary since FP pluses were super cheap. Oh no, I think Amish Man dropped the power bounce.
Oh no!
Okay, so I think we're gonna get a repel this turn from Amish Man. Yep. All right, he's gonna try again. Much better results.
Yes, that's a better result. There we go. All right, got 2 more players here now on the way to Go Mode. Or Chapter 8, sorry. Looking at Tunneling Cat. Okay, Ari needs Soil, which is in Chapter 6. Tunneling Cat just needs water.
Yeah, and she's about to see it right now, so...
Yeah, so she will be in Go Mode in a hot second.
Yeah, I think Ari's gonna full clear Chapter 3 before... Oh, wait a minute. Ari is not diving Castle. Interesting. Oh, I was going back for the heal.
Yeah, so Jcog and Rigby. So Rigby completed the first chapter at about 146 something change. You all hit Go Mode less than an hour later.
Yeah, and somehow, despite having 2 big bottlenecks, one for warehouse key, the other for sushi, somehow this ended up being a sub 3 or close to 3 hour seed. So yeah, that's the kind of crazy spice and awesome race we want to see here. Yeah, the required deep checks were nuts. I'll read it out again as our top of screen runners finish up when they're finished. Because yeah, it was nasty.
It is something. I was telling Captain, I said, I'm glad I chose to do commentary this week.
Yeah, this is exactly the kind of seed I would generate for my weeklies in Metroid Prime 2 Rando, where there's just something about it that's like super trash, but it somehow ends up being like a decently timed seed regardless. Yeah, what showed up before Scarf? Bucket was early. Warehouse Key was the Chapter 3 bottleneck, and Starstone was in Fortress. That was the really early indicator.
Yeah, Scarf was in Toy Box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'd said before, just as we were coming on the air, I was hoping for an early 7, and I got my wish.
And I was hoping for a later 5 than first clear, and I got that wish today. But that's not what I wanted with all this.
Yeah. I've seen a seed where actually one of the earliest clears was Chapter 2, which is pretty rare. Because Chapter 2, you need a lot of stuff. You need desert access, 4 stones, and 3 ruins keys.
Yeah, the big difference was how many fortress keys you had going into 1 on your first trip. Some people had 2, and some people had 3. So depending on how many you had, it would depend on how much you did.
Looks like Amish Man's going for the, Nope. Almost mistook that for quick change for a second, but is going to get the damage dodge.
Oh, okay. So, and Sigmund's down to... Wait, was this phase 1 or phase 2?
This is... I have no idea. I think this is 1.
This looks like phase 1, if I had to guess.
Maybe not, based on that amount of HP.
It's Starbeam.
Oh, yeah. Wow. In that case, Ed Sigmund must have had a really good phase 1 because Bowser only has 38 HP left.
Yeah, he had a really good power balance. That Peril, I think he had like a 6 or 7 cap.
I think both runners had a 6 cap. Both of our completed runners also had a 6 cap at some point or another on final. So yeah, power bounce caps have not been an issue today for a change. Except for that one Crystal King fight for... Was it Ed Sigmund who had a missed power bounce cap, or was it Amish Man? I can't remember.
Amish Man. That was Amish Man.
Yeah, somebody was like 1 HP short.
Yeah, well, it was Amish Man, and then they had to deal with more Huff and Puff.
Okay. All right. Let's see how this plays out. Now, I'm surprised Sigmund's attacking, because I feel like... Oh, never mind. All right, and Sigmund's
did not heal there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because with Watt attacking and with Bowser having so little HP, I was half expecting a heal. Oh, now we get fire. Gee,
oh, there's
thanks,
a fire. Wow. Okay. Wow. Why? Oh,
right.
That was turn 1. Okay, that's why Bowser didn't heal. That was turn 1. That's why.
Okay. Well, actually, Bowser... Yeah, I think Bowser's going to heal this turn. No. Oh, that's actually going to give Ed Sigmund the game. There's...
think so, yeah.
18 HP? Yeah, I think a 3 cap will do it.
1, 2, 3. GG and Sigmund.
Bowser needs to be 14 or less to heal. Okay, never mind.
All right, so N Sigmund finishes in 3rd place with a race time of 3:16:30.
Not bad, not bad. All right, looks like Amish Man is also in a really good position to carry a Peril Manip all the way to Hallway, should he choose.
Yeah, Amish Man will not be too far behind. Tunneling Cat is now in go mode after finding Miracle Water in the ruins. Sorry, what am I looking at? Oh, Ari. Ari is still looking for Soil. Soil we know is in Chapter 6 on Blue Path.
Unfortunately, I'm a little bit concerned. I think Ari might end up last locationing that.
I think Ari might think they've already checked all of 6. Or they did everything but that one pathway of 6 and didn't do that one. Which is very possible.
Yeah, either way is making the detour to Ultra Boots. What's up?
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at something else right now.
Okay.
Multitasking is not a good thing to do when you're trying to do commentary.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm going to be a lot busier with it, too, because our folks in the Metroid Prime 1 rando community have a tournament coming up
oh boy.
Next week, actually.
Let me do a quick check of our...
Oh, but Amish Man just eviscerated Junior in 1 turn.
Wow. Okay, Amish Man, not Amish Man, Ice Blue. Ice Blue is now in go mode, or has been in go mode. They just defeated Chapter 3, so they are on their way to Chapter 8 to finish up the run. So they will probably be finishing in 5th place behind Amishman.
I think we are actually getting... Oh, hang on. Minor tech issues, folks. One moment, please.
Uh-oh.
Just sorting that out for you. Anywho, Tunneling Cat, she should have very little trouble with this Crystal King, because I think at this point she's got the same power everybody else has. Which again, power was thankfully not a problem today. Like, I'm fine with trash seeds as long as we have good power, because as much as I like trash logic, I hate struggling through bosses.
Yeah, that is the worst, honestly. It's just having to plow your way through, or try to just grudge mash your way through a boss battle.
Especially your everyday Chapter 7 scale general guy. Like, I swear, every time I've called on Pape races in the last, 2 months or so, we've had, an extremely high-scaled Chapter 4. It's never failed.
Ah, yes.
Shoutouts to improvising with Quake Hammer to get some work done, by the way, before Mega Quake showed up.
Yes, that was very impressive, by the way.
Yeah, Chapter 7 scale general guy, and even technically could have been the first logical chapter clear, too, because we found Mystery Note and, actually, no, Mystery Note was in Prologue, right? Yeah, Mystery Note was in Prologue, but we had access to that while in Chapter 2, so...
Right.
So yeah, Chapters 1, 2, or 4 could have been your first logical clear. Wouldn't have made that much of a difference, honestly. Alright, looks like Tunneling Cat is attempting was going to attempt a Permanent, but then again, Power Bounce has just decided to be nice, and Walk can just give a little dink.
Little boop on the nose. Alright, Amishman's on his way to final. Ari is still... Well, we actually get to see what's behind 4th Ruins Key. No one checked that.
I think we virtually run out of fetch quest items, though. Yeah, I think we've ran out of fetch quest items. I would be very shocked if this was a unique item at this point. Although I would find it funny if it was all or nothing.
Alright, let's see what's here. I'm curious. Wow.
Honey
Nothing.
syrup.
Feels bad, man, for Ari.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Alright, nice initial cap there on turn 1.
And then, of course, gets clawed.
Of course. And there's the 3 cap.
You'll
You knew
love
it
to
was
see
coming.
it.
Alright, looks like Ari is gonna go for anti-guy. Hey, Cooper?
I think that might have been a... Oh, maybe not.
No? I think Ari might have Cooper upgraded, so Dizzy Shell.
Yeah. Yeah, why
Yep.
not? It's 2 FP.
Oh, that's actually not bad. Dizzy Shell could be very nice.
And once again, chat, this is what we call improvising.
Mm-hmm.
This is, that should be a...
Nope.
No, it's a little short.
Yep.
So yeah, Cooper's gonna have to dizzy again.
Alright, there we go. That'll do anti-guy. Okay, meanwhile, Tut and Cat is on their way to Chapter 6 to fight Huff and Puff, which will be the last chapter for her. And then we'll see her go to Chapter 8 in Bowser.
All right, so we're going to see how Amishman's first turn plays out here. Do we finally get fire turn 1? No, we do not.
Oh, Bowser, why are you a jerk today? Meanie.
All right, in that case, Amishman's going to improvise with the D-down jump.
Oh. Yes, quick change was found. Quick change was... It was in a weird place.
Turning in lyrics. Not lyrics, melody.
No, it was lyrics.
It was lyrics, yeah. It was lyrics.
Yeah, turning in lyrics was, quick change, because only Rigby had it. I remember Rigby getting it.
All right, Bowser just burnt first heal.
Yeah, Melody was something else.
Yeah, Melody was, I think, trash, actually.
Probably a super shroom, if I had to guess.
I think it was a super shroom. All right, that's going to be a shield, which is not as bad as it could be. The last thing we want to see right now is a wave.
No waves, please. No wave. No waves. Lyrics was behind Cooper Shell. All right, Tunneling Cat looks to be in good order here.
Yeah, that should be a one-turn
should do
KO.
it. All right, so that's the last chapter for Tunneling Cat.
And yep, there's another heal from Bowser. Amishman's FP is looking pretty good, so he can set up some more turbocharges.
All right, just give a quick update. Ice Blue has defeated Hallway Bowser and is now on his way to going to Final Bowser here.
And there's the wave. But manages to block it with Watt at least.
That's probably the best case, though.
So there goes that turbocharge. But yeah, this fight is giving Amishman a real hard time. Bowser still has one heal left. I don't know if Amishman has a Jam and Jelly or that Jelly Shroom still in his pocket.
I don't know either. I know there's 3 life shrooms.
If there's 3 life shrooms, I think Amishman will be okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Bowser's going to burn his last heal here.
Okay.
I'd be very surprised if he didn't.
Amishman, yeah, that was the right call.
Yeah, good move.
Because now it's a guaranteed GG no matter what next turn when he can attack.
Yeah, so it's going to cost a... Yeah, it's going to cost a life shroom, but yeah, Amishman should have this next with 1 D-down jump next turn and a Electro Dash.
Yeah, just boop it. Just boop Bowser. That's all you got to do. Just give him a little boop on the nose.
Yeah, even doing nothing here is perfect because Watt will do 4 next turn.
Yep.
So yep, Amishman is in pretty good position to wrap this up. And that's how you make the best of bad RNG, folks.
And there we go. Amishman finishes in 4th place with a race time of 3:27.24. Ooh, oh nice. We got 2 PBs tonight from End Segment and Amishman.
Very nice.
Amishman's first sub 3:30 time and End Segment's first race time and non-God Seed PB.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't classify this as a jet seed by any stretch of the imagination.
No.
But yeah, still impressive that the end game ended up really speeding up. Like this could have been so much worse. Like any one of the items that we were still looking for before Tubba's Key 3 could have been spread out elsewhere. That wasn't Chapter 2.
Yeah, an update. Ice Blue will be entering phase 2, a final Bowser. Also possibly on PB pace. Oh,
Yeah, we're just turning feeds off. That's all.
oh no, his Ice Blue speed went to ad.
Sorry.
It's okay.
But yeah, Tunneling Cat is refilling on life shrooms, and on
There's
the note of
another
that,
ad break.
on that note, we'll be right back. But GG's
Oh
to
no,
Amish Man.
Ari. Oh no,
Uh,
Ari's having a moment.
oh no, and just homeward shroomed out of 6.
No, Ari, no.
But Amish Man joins us in chat as well. GG to you.
Yes, GG's. That was quite a seed you all went through, and the fact that you all PB'd is amazing. Okay. All right. Oh, and Ice Boo will be has just beat Final Bowser in the time the ad break took.
Wow.
And Ice Boo finishes in 5th place, our off-screen runner, with a time of 3:29:44.
Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
Amish Man pointing out, yeah, we went, for the audience at home here, we went from no chapters cleared until about 140 something or other to go mode like an hour later. Not even
an hour later.
Just because everything was in chapter 2 behind, and I can finally talk about this now since we've had a lot more finishes.
Oh yeah, give him the logic order.
With pleasure. So Sphere 0, you get Boost Portrait, Bucket, Bombette, and Odd Key. You take Boost Portrait to Warehouse Key. You take Bombette, Nod Key, and Bucket to not Bucket yet, but you take Bombette, Nod Key to Chapter 7, so you can get Bow off of Mayor Penguin, which leads you to Toy Box, so you can get both Seeds and Scarf. You take the Seeds to Chapter 6 to get Dictionary after picking up a Yellow Berry in Chapter 5. You then take Dictionary to get your weight for Super Boots, which literally the only main thing that does immediately is get you up to Crystal Palace with Starstone behind 3 Fortress Keys to get Sushi in Central Crystal Palace, to take Sushi to get Toy Train in Chapter 5 with Parakarry and Red Yoshi room next door. And Parakarry is the key that gets you to Desert, so you can get literally everything else with 2 exceptions. And furthermore, in the desert, you get Jade Raven, which gives you Dolly, which gives you Tubba Blubba's Castle Key 3 in Prologue.
This will be a little short from Tunneling Cat, but that was an impressive power pound.
Unfortunately, Ari's deciding to detour to Goomba King, and unfortunately, this is just not going to work out in their favor here.
No. All right. Tunneling Cat does lose a life stream to Junior on that. Oh, nice close call.
And it is for that reason that I believe she bought those, just in case something stupid happened here.
Yeah, honestly, JCog, that was honestly one of the biggest factors, only because I saw you got capped. Yeah, you needed that extra cap. And Junior was just like, nah, fam.
So Goomba King was not the answer, and Starry Ari has called it a night and has DNF'd. Will not be finishing.
Yeah. Oh, Starry. Oh. So for those wondering, Ari needs Fertile Soil, and Fertile Soil was in Chapter 6, but it was in the invisible block on Blueberry Path, which Ari had been in Chapter 6 before. So
yes.
we just have Tunneling Cat here left, and Tunneling Cat is on her way to Hallway Bowser. But
yeah, and I think we'll see this one through to the end because she doesn't have that much more to go. This should take like 5 minutes. She's got the same power everybody else does.
Yeah. So any overall concluding thoughts you want to give?
You know, I'm actually really happy with how the seed turned out. It had plenty of spice, but then it got nice and close towards the end. I got my early chapter 7. I can't be too mad about that. Honestly, besides chapter 7 scaled 4, the scaling was really good today.
Yeah, except for the 7 scaled 4, but it's fine. Yeah, okay. I would say probably the same thing. I would I don't know. If we could just like unthread that, I don't know, just get, if some of the items in chapter 2 were placed in different areas, it would have made the seed a little better. That is also true, J-Cog. You do have a good point there. Yeah, Amish Man, I did actually say in one point, I think it was like an hour and a half in, I said, I'm so glad I'm doing commentary today and not playing the seed.
Yeah, not much else to say, folks. We're pretty much just putting the bow on this evening, and it has been a really good evening. I'm always happy every 2 weeks when I'm around for these.
Yeah, this is a fun one.
Yeah, and you folks, and I've been told by folks to watch the one from 2 weeks back because that was apparently a doozy too.
Oh, that was something.
Yeah, I've been meaning to. I haven't gone around to it. The last 2 weeks have been pretty hectic, but next week is pretty chill, so hopefully I'll be caught up.
Yeah, I need to do the same thing also still. I did. Apparently, someone found. So, like, to give like a little preview, there was someone found a magical bean on Shrink Stomp very early, and so all the commentators were rooting for everyone to go do super to the Shrink Stomp chest to get super or not.
Oh, jeez.
To get the bean, and I was the first one after beating chapter 5 to do it, and then it was just a matter of watching everyone else do it, and just like, no, I haven't done it still. Maybe not like that dramatic, but I'm just making that way. But that was not. I remember that scene not being easy either.
Sounds painful.
It was painful. Yeah, that was a 4 racer group, so that was not like today where we had 6.
Yeah, I'm debating 2 weeks from now if I should try and roll the weeklies and see what happens, because you know, how will the bot treat an outsider? You know.
Well, it can't be better than some of the seeds I've rolled, so, or I mean worse.
And to be fair, this was N Sigmund's roll today, so.
Yep.
So
yeah. You all can thank N Sigmund for this absolute chaos today that we all have witnessed and experienced.
Quality seed.
It's just typical braces. Smile.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, you got your everyday chapter 4, chapter 7 scale. I mean, some dumb logic chain for double dipping 3 places. Sounds about right to me. Good FP power shock. That's pretty typical here. Partners in general were actually not too bad. Power bomb being 5 FP was usable. Power shock being 1 was good. We saw Ari improvising with Dizzy Shell on Anti-Guy. That was actually not too bad. Looks like Tunneling Cat got fire turn 1.
Yeah, Out of Sight was 1 FP.
Yeah, partners are really good today. Badges were all over the place. Like the Danger Mario badges were great. Power Bounce was FP heavy. P up, D down was trash. Power Pluses were great. As good as they could get without going full rando. We never saw All or Nothing, though.
All or Nothing was actually, I was watching, I think Ari found it. All or Nothing was on the top of Koopa Bros Fortress and the Bombette block.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, in the Bombette block, the block behind the rock that you need Bombette to break. That one.
All right, well, Tunneling Cat got a perfect, I think almost perfect power bounce. Managed to definitely get like a 6 or 7 cap to finish off that fight.
Woo!
So she finishes with a time of 3:38.54. Folks, that is the conclusion of our race.
Awesome. Cool. This was an exciting seed. I'm very glad we did this. Oh, real quick. Don't forget, there was an announcement posted for a Pape Races interest form for this summer. I just want to make sure I say the right Discord before I go crazy. I believe this was in the... Is it here?
It is in the Pape. It is in the Pape Races Discord.
Okay, it's in the Pape Races Discord. For those or anyone is interested in helping out or seeking runners, or interested in being like a runner or a commentator for the summer, feel free to fill out that form. It is linked in the top of the chat. Thank you very much. You just ask a very few questions just about experience level, where console you play on, and keep in mind that the event will be centered on the vanilla version of Paper Mario, so not the randomizer version.
Yeah.
So
and if you folks need a link to the Pape Races Discord, it is in the banner below the stream. In the About panel. So you can just click that Pape Races Discord link, and that'll take you straight to the Pape Races Discord.
Okay, well, awesome. Yes, that is the Pape Races. Ari, GG's, you did well. We are going to go ahead and raid Wordsayers. Wordsayers is actually doing the league tournament race with against Fernando the Horse in the losers bracket. So we go ahead and cheer them on. Captain, you want to go ahead and send us out?
With pleasure, folks. Thank you so much once again for joining us on the Sunday afternoon. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another, hopefully equally chaotic and fun and an exciting weekly. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you the next chapter, folks. Take care.